lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway, that call yourself hate me, ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, man, but you hate me so much, and I love it, because guess what? I don't know me. Fuck about your motherfucking hate. You don't know me in real time. You only know the persona that what I portray on YouTube. You don't know me in real life, and I don't know you in real life. I will never disrespect you and call you out your name, and I never did. But everybody else does, and you accept that. I don't disrespect you. I get loud. So fucking what? You lousy motherfucker. So, you lousy motherfucker. I'm not no quiet spoken individual. I get loud from time to time. That's me. I don't mean no disrespect, because I also know how to talk with you lousy motherfuckers. I also know how to temper myself down, but what I don't allow in my spirit is bullshit. You lousy motherfucker. That's what I don't tolerate. I don't tolerate no bullshit from any motherfucker on this app. If you're on bullshit, I'm calling it out. Fuck about you got lousy motherfuckers. You know why? Because if I do some fuck shit, you can call me out. You think I got time to worry about my emotions and my feelings? Especially if I did wrong. You lousy motherfucker. A motherfucker can't never say this out. I don't take account for my actions. You lousy motherfucker. Nobody. You got these stupid motherfuckers sitting up here talking about I quit my job at 7-Eleven. Motherfucker, have proven that I quit my fucking job at 7-Eleven. You lousy. What the fuck is y'all really talking about here? You lousy motherfucker. And so what? If I did quit my motherfucking job and I want to go on in, that's my motherfucking business.
Okay. You right.
Lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate me. Ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking hate. You lousy motherfuckers that think I give a fuck about any one of you lousy that sit up here and talk lousy motherfuckers. Keep talking, motherfuckers. Keep talking. I love that shit. Why you lousy motherfuckers wake up thinking about lousy motherfuckers that don't support you. You lousy motherfuckers that don't support me anyway and call yourself hate me. I ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give motherfuckers.
Got all of you.
Ain't never met me, ain't never had a real conversation with me, but you hate me so much. And I love it. Because guess what? I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking hate.
You heard. Get it to the street.
I don't give a fuck about your hate.
No, I don't care nothing about that.
I get paid. Y'all hit that like button.
Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button.
And I can make it funny. lying low, I owe you talentless. Sons of bitches.
Come on.
It's gonna continue. Y'all gonna continue to be mad at a motherfucker like me because guess what? This shit ain't easy.
What he said. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and happy Friday. Hope all is truly well with everyone, and welcome to the show. I am your host with the most, JB2 Reactions, bringing y'all this Friday afternoon content. An inmate spits on the CO, and all hell breaks loose. So we're going to also look at some body cam footages of these citizens, sovereign citizens, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves, Moors, whatever, right? The courts the courts ain't playing with them at all. They know nothing. The laws of what they talk about, since they saying they some type of citizens, Moors or whatever. Like I said, whatever, because it's a lot of meanings to that shit, right? We're going to go over some video footage of them in court, and they most definitely getting hammered. All right. Speaking of which, I ain't going to say I'm going to get hammered, but I'm most definitely shout out to Modelo. Yeah, shout out to Modelo. Time to, what I'm saying, it's Friday, y'all. Y'all already know. Come on. Y'all already know. Shout out to y'all. Again, happy Friday. Hope all is truly well. Oh, boy, that's that Modelo tasty. All right. Now, let's get into the first video. All right. Well, that lady, Lord Jesus Christ, she looked like she possessed. All right, this is coming from Rob Raris. Okay, they dropped this like 6 days ago. All right.
At Lumber Liquidators, we have the best prices on flooring, and we guarantee it. Find a lower price,
I'm not back.
Fair use. This is not my own content. Fair use allows me to get commentary and to give my reaction to this particular body cam story, which in fact, a inmate spits on a CO. And like I said, all hell breaks loose.
I'm from. You don't talk to me like that, bitch. Call the sergeant. Call the sergeant. Well, you're going to have to call somebody, bitch. Don't do it.
On November 13th, 2023, an inmate at the Cobb County Jail in Marietta, Georgia, requested a complaint form after an argument with a correctional officer. After receiving the form, the argument continued, eventually spiraling into pure chaos.
That's not how this works. This is your housing.
Is the sergeant here? Yeah, I can speak with him.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. And don't get all crazy with me.
Back up.
I don't gotta back up. Don't talk to me like that.
Back up.
I'm not backing up.
Back
I'm
up.
not backing up from you. Don't talk to me like that, bitch.
You don't need to see a sergeant.
Like I said, I do, and I'm not backing up. Don't challenge me, because I'm not scared of you.
I'm not.
Okay.
You can go to your room.
No, I'm not going no fucking where, bitch. Call the sergeant. Call the sergeant. Well, you're gonna have to call somebody, bitch, because I'm tired of your aggressive attitude. I'm not going nowhere.
Go to your room. Go to your room.
Don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch
Let's
me.
go.
No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't
let
touch
this
me.
sergeant
The sergeant needs to be called. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Let's go.
No, don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch me.
Let's go.
Don't touch me.
Go to your room.
No.
Go to your room.
Touch me.
Yep. Go to your room. Don't do it. Don't.
Let's get it, bitch. Let's get it, bitch.
Let's get it, bitch. Ooh. Ooh.
Bitch, stop. Why?
Dang. Wait, now. Yep.
What did you do to me? How could you? How could you? How could you? Don't hurt me. Help me, help me, help me, help me, help me, sir. Sir, I'm gonna help me. Yeah. Help me, help me, help me, help me, sir. Sir, please help me.
Which everybody's back?
She's trying to make me help me. She's been here recruiting me the whole time. I haven't found here. I could have done this with this all today. I don't want to do it with them around. I'm helping her. Trust me. Trust me. She's a spook just like me.
All right, relax.
I am.
All right, chill out. Chill out. Go ahead and grab that thing. Grab the thing.
That lady CO is out of breath. She about to keel over. All that type of shit is going on right now, ladies and gentlemen. This is hilarious to me. She had the power to go ahead and just tase her in the first damn place and stop all that damn wrestling bullshit. You see, them inmates don't give a damn. Once they in jail, shit, they figure like, all right, shit, fuck it. They gonna be some unsavory, uncouth sons of bitches on up in there, and they had to do what they gotta do.
Take this out. This out.
Turn it off.
Hi. I'm ready.
All right, go ahead. Stand up for you.
I had to look like this owner for a year, bitch. That's what this is about.
Come on.
Fuck. You see?
Sit on there, thing.
You know what? That's only because I'm falling here.
How's she right here?
You. Fuck. I fall here so I can leave. I'm ready to fuck out of this place.
She did right.
Shit. Am I? Is she let me leave?
Chill out.
Girl. You.
All right, you see your leg? Come on.
I did it. You need to hope to get her out.
You got some extra gloves? No, I don't. Can you grab me some gloves? All seems medium right now. I don't know if that fits. We'll try it.
Shit. They probably want to cover her face up, just off the strength that she already just spit on the female CO. I would think that they'd be trying to cover up her damn mouth because, see, something is off about this lady for real.
Yeah, I'm okay, but he goes to the hospital.
She thinks
Family. You already go to a hospital. I'll press start.
back door.
Get her on the arm.
Celebrate the 12 days of fitness at Planet Fitness. Join for $1 down, $15 a month. Offer ends December 19th.
you lost
I know you.
Hi.
Hi.
I had this on that stupid gear. I had to find it, but I waited until you.
You had to, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, whoa. Hold on.
I didn't go to the hospital.
Hang on.
I didn't go to the hospital.
You're gonna feel a little pinch, all right?
I know, I felt that. All
We
right.
got all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, I think the doctor said get that
What else
for
we
you.
got?
They said, right, guess what?
Yeah, you gonna feel that one.
The Chris did that one on purpose. You know, I don't know what he said.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hang on.
But we said we couldn't find.
Hang on. Hold on.
You know, you couldn't like it. We said we couldn't.
Anything else?
Goddamn,
Let me see.
bro.
Good?
Yeah, I'm
All
fine.
right, outside.
You want to take these off?
No, man. No,
Well, they're on the wall.
All right. Stand right here for me. The fuck happened?
Well, I was told to stop, and I was supposed to get out. It's taking me forever to get out. But today marked the day that I get on the duckets for 1 full year, they said, and I just wrote the documents today. So I decided to do it today. I told her to back up. Then I told her to call the sergeant. Then she grabbed me, was trying to pull me in the room. So I complied up to the point where she tried to shove me, and then that's when I defended myself. And we just started getting it, and then she tased me, and then I believe that certain people logged her hands. I think people were fighting through her in Spook World because my lips have never been busted before. Now my lips busted, and then I had a taser peen inside of my breast, and they were telling me that they did that on purpose. The Crest did that to me out of Vallejo, California, and I need to get.
See, yeah. She ain't working with a full load.
Out of here. I was so if I fight, should I get out? I need to get out of jail. I've been here for over a year.
All right, first thing is we're gonna go to the infirmary and get you checked out.
Okay. And look at my lip.
I see it.
Someone was fighting through her. I think it was some officers
First
or
off,
some street
let's get
people.
you medical first, okay? Come on.
Let's try and see if I can go to the hospital. Guess what? You know, it's right. He's hoping.
And you know what? They need to get her some help. She not all there. Oh, I'm an equal opportunity over here. Oh, trust me. You got white folks doing the same goddamn thing. So it ain't just no certain race of people that just do certain things. No. You got white people that do the same type of old goofball ass shit, just the same as this. I don't cut no corners when it comes to that. I'm an equal opportunity. Yes, us black folks can be the most dumbest motherfuckers in the world at times, right? But not all black people are the same. You have a handful of imbeciles, right? Just like you got a handful of imbeciles with white people. You got a handful of imbeciles with Chinese people. Hey, Nurse Patty, what's the word? What up with it, the real Carlos? So you put things in perspective, that's all. Again, I'm not here to single out just our black folks doing shit. Look at what just happened to Rob Reiner and his wife. They alleging that their own son, Nick, turned their TV off. Now, what do y'all say about that? Nick Reiner, right? The son of Rob Reiner, God bless the dead, and his wife, Mrs. Reiner, He turns their TV off. For what though? See, and that's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Why would he turn his own mother and father's TV off? You was getting everything you wanted anyway. You were still living there. You was still, I'm sure you were still living. I'm sure he was still living off their dime. Excuse me. It's been alleged that he had a drug problem. He was doing drugs, hard drugs, heavy cocaine. I mean, I don't know how true that part is, but it's alleged that he had a drug problem, allegedly. I'm not all the way sure about that. Hey, it's either one. Hey, the Bears got the win tomorrow. No ifs, ands, or buts. They were supposed to beat them last time. Still salty about this shit. But that's the nastiest thing in the world, is to spit on somebody. And when she did that, I knew her fate. All right. So we're going to get to the first one. Shout out to Court Watch TV. Whatever citizen lose control in court. Fair use, this is not of my own content. Fair use allows me to give my commentary and to give my opinion about said court story. And that's about it. Fair use. This is for educational and entertainment purposes only. What up with it, Jonathan G?
This conflict of interest, you only here to make money, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no crime.
Wait a
Ain't
minute.
no
I'm
victim
not
or no
your
loss,
man.
bro.
I'm not. Listen. I'm not your man.
Look, sir.
Bro.
Hey, sir. Respectfully, you're an Article 1 judge under the Commerce Clause. You've been on the bench since what, 21? Couple years? You need to talk to somebody.
I'm not your bro. I'm not your man, and I'm not to be interrupted when I'm speaking. I gave you the respect and the right to speak. Just because you're unsatisfied with the way that I ruled, then that's not my problem.
All right, everyone. Today's court clip is a tense one. We're watching Judge Perkins deal with defendant who identifies as a sovereign citizen and missed his court date. His reason? He says he couldn't get into the Zoom hearing. That was the explanation he gave. The judge wasn't convinced and denied his request right away, which immediately set the defendant off. Missing court is serious, and the defendant's confident attitude didn't help him at all. The moment his request was denied, things went downhill fast. Let me know what you think as we jump into this heated courtroom exchange where Judge Perkins firmly takes control.
Sir, I heard you say that you only read the first couple lines. Is there any way we could possibly take another case until you get the chance to read the entire thing? It's only 2 pages.
I'm not going to read this entire thing today.
It's only like 3 paragraphs, the entire thing. The rest are just case sightings.
All right.
Can I get a written articulation as to why you're denying the motion?
I'm denying the motion because
I would just appreciate a written excuse. Can I get a written articulation?
I might give it to you in writing.
Are we on record? Are we on record?
We're on record.
Okay. Is this court bound by the U.S. Constitution and Supreme Court rulings?
Yes.
Okay. You were denying my motion when I said that I had Fourth Amendment violations, and you're saying that you're denying my motion without looking into it or granting me a hearing to go over my motion, or give me an articulation as to why, a written excuse as to why. I want to make sure that that's what you're saying to me.
You're asking for a change of venue. I'm denying.
I'm saying that I know there's a motion for dismissal, and I'm saying that you, as an Article 1 judge under the Commerce Clause, if you're not going to uphold my due process and my Fourth Amendment, I'm saying that maybe we could change venues where I could get a real judge.
Okay, I'm denying the motion to dismiss, okay? I'll set a trial date for you so you can be heard on that type of form.
I insist that the court give me a written excuse as to why you're denying my motion so I can take that to the tenor, okay?
Well, you can insist all you want to.
Okay, I appreciate that. But I'm telling you, you're telling me to any of that. So I'm just asking that you can give me a written excuse that I could go take and complain against you on. Because that's violating my due process. You didn't even give me the chance to say we're going to schedule a evidentiary hearing or something like that. You're going to sit up here and disregard that when I made genuine claims and put genuine evidence in there. Overwhelmed.
At times, it's hard to tell whether this defendant truly doesn't understand the process or if he's just avoiding responsibility. He even demands a new judge, clearly upset by the ruling. But here's the reality. A judge isn't required to provide a written explanation when denying a motion, especially when that motion has no legal support. What stands out is how frustrated the defendant becomes after hearing no. Instead of accepting the decision, he keeps pushing back. This type of behavior is common in these situations and often leads to worse outcomes. People who follow this approach almost always lose in court and often end up paying more than they would have if they had followed the rules from the start.
Pretty much.
So at the end of the day, like I said, there's no crime. This is a fraudulent charge. There's no suspect. Y'all suspect me for no crime. There's no victim, no losses. Okay? And in a minute, it's going to be malicious prosecution. So I'm asking you to dismiss this charge or change the venue. And if you refuse to do that, I'm asking you for a written excuse so I can take it to the tenor, sir. That's what I'm telling you. Because if not, I'm going to go to the tenor without it and let them know that you refuse to give me a written excuse and you refuse to give me an evidentiary hearing, but you just straight denied it. When you just 5 minutes ago, you said you didn't even read it. Now you just denied it. That's conflict of interest. That's bias. That's all that. So let's put it all on record. If you feel just as strongly as you feel, give me a written excuse. If not, let's change venue. Because you're an Article I judge under the Commerce Clause. This conflict of interest, you only here to make money, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no crime.
Ain't
no victim or no loss, bro.
Listen, I'm not your man.
Look, sir. Hey, sir, respectfully, you're an Article I judge under the Commerce Clause. Motion for dismissal with the overwhelming evidence or change venue. Because if not, I'm going straight to the tenor right after this. And that's on you, sir. You had this. You did this.
Oh, all right. Now I'll let you speak.
Straight like that.
No, that's all we need. I don't want to hear any more from
cool. It's cool. I appreciate it. This is due process. This is a due process violation. This is a due process violation right now. And the way y'all tried to railroad me when I was ready to argue my trial. I told you I was here to argue my trial. Y'all locked me out. Now you're trying to start the process over. They're not prepared to present a case. I'm telling you. They're not prepared to present an injured party. So what are we doing?
Wow.
Listen. Please do not say any more. You've already made your record. I've given you that opportunity. If you continue on, especially interrupting me while I'm talking, because I didn't interrupt you while you were talking. I'm not your bro, I'm not your man, and I'm not to be interrupted when I'm speaking. I gave you the respect and the right to speak. Just because you're unsatisfied with the way that I ruled, then that's not my problem. You take whatever. Wait a minute. Let me say it. You take whatever recourse that you feel that is necessary. Now, what I can do, Mr. Lewis, is I can set you a jury trial date. And at that jury trial date, you will have an opportunity to represent yourself or do whatever you want to do and put all your proofs on the record by a jury of your peers, and you can argue it that way, okay?
One surprising part of this hearing is how patient the judge remains. Many viewers might expect a contempt warning at this point. Zoom courtrooms seem to change how people act. Being behind a screen gives some defendants a level of confidence they likely wouldn't show in a physical courtroom. Once they start talking over the judge, it's harder to bring things back under control. It really makes you wonder whether virtual hearings are helping or hurting the process. Without the structure of an in-person courtroom, the sense of seriousness can feel diminished. I'm curious what you think about that.
I appreciate that, but I was still like a written.
You order the transcript. You order the transcript. It's in the transcript.
I can't even get the court reporter to respond to my voice messages or you to respond to my emails, sir.
The reporter is not going to respond to your voice message. The court reporter is going to respond to you coming down.
36th District told me to call her today, that I was locked out of my trial date. I had a scheduled trial. The court told me to call her that day, and I called her that day, and she still hasn't responded. So I'm trying to see if the court that you work for is trying to tell me how the appropriate channels, and then y'all doing it different in y'all court. What am I to do?
I think you're talking about the court clerk and not the court reporter. This is a distinct.
Yeah, I was told to call the clerk the day that I was locked out, the moment I was locked out.
We've moved past that getting locked out.
That was my trial date.
Yeah, so I'm giving you
another. How soon can I get another trial date, sir? How soon can I get another trial date? That's what I'm asking.
That's what we're trying to do now. A jury trial. A jury trial. I'm gonna let the jury of his peers hear what he has to say. July 23rd. 2024 at 9 a.m.
July 23rd?
Yeah, 2024 at 9 a.m. We'll have a final pretrial the day before.
Why would we need a final pretrial? Why would we need a final pretrial?
Because I said I wanted one.
But that's how you protecting your interest. You protecting your interest and you're going to dismiss it on that date. So you're trying to play with me. You could dismiss it today, sir. You literally, but
a final pretrial 8:30.
You are literally violating my due process. You can't even give me a written excuse, but you're going to all this whole.
Mr. Lewis, I know you don't want counsel, but is it possible we could talk in a breakout?
Excuse me, ma'am. I do. Excuse me, ma'am. I am in pro se. I'm in pro se.
Go wherever you want to. Final pretrial
July
22nd. I am. Is going to be July 23rd. All the parties must appear on the final pretrial date, and the jury, and that can be on Zoom. And the next day, the jury trial date is in person. Have a very good day, Mr. Green. Best of luck to you.
That's not my name.
Looking ahead, this case is set for a jury trial, and it's likely going to be challenging for the defendant. If you're interested in seeing how that plays out, let me know, and I'll share it soon. As for this hearing, it feels like the defendant was able to push boundaries without facing immediate consequences. Many people would expect stronger repercussion for speaking to a judge that way, but Judge Perkins clearly chose a different approach. That wraps up this courtroom moment. Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you want...
Excuse me. Well, of course, he can sit up there and be tough on a Zoom call talking to the damn judge. Shit, hell. But look, Rob Zilla say he tried to play in his face, huh? Well, hey, well, I guess because he didn't like his tone, Rob Zilla. That's probably why he did him the way he did. I mean, because dude sounded very confident in the things that he was saying. So it's like, okay. But I guess the judge still wasn't trying to hear that shit. All right. So we done went through that one right there. Hold on. Okay, here's the judge instantly shuts down. I do not consent to go to prison. Boy, these citizens, they really think they above the law for real.
Living with hidradenitis suppurativa, it's a lot. To cover my absences,
You can't claim you're sovereign and then claim rights under the Constitution. That's not how it works. No, that is not how it works.
This name denial tactic is extremely common with sovereign defendants. The idea is that if they don't accept the name on the paperwork, the court can't prove the case applies to them. In reality, courts don't operate on verbal tricks or identity word games. They rely on records, citations, and jurisdiction. Refusing to acknowledge your name doesn't erase charges. It just stalls the process and creates more problems.
Hello, sir.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. What's your name, sir?
If I can help you.
I'm Williams L.
Yeah, sure. But The defendant is identified in the docket as Michael Williams. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, that's the name they're calling me, but I am Williams L.
I understand.
Michael Williams. Okay.
No, I'm not
Williams,
Michael Williams, Your Honor.
Okay.
I am Williams
Okay.
L.
Here's the core issue. The court isn't trying Williams L. It's trying Michael Williams, the person named on the ticket. You can call yourself whatever you want, but the case doesn't magically change with it. The judge makes it very clear. Either the defendant participates as the person charged, or the court proceeds as if no one showed up. That's not a threat. That's procedure.
Okay. So here's the thing, Williams L. I have to call you what's on the documents that I have present for me in court today. We can either handle it that way, or you don't have to handle it, and then it just will be like you didn't show up to court today.
No,
So
Your Honor, I'm just letting you know who I. Your Honor, I'm just letting you know who I am.
Okay.
I am Williams L. I am not Michael Williams. They kept calling me Michael Williams. I told them who I was. I am a sovereign, Moorish American. I'm not United States citizen, Negro, Black, or color, Your Honor.
Okay, so let me tell you, Mr. Williams, this is the last time I'm gonna say it. This is all I have for you. If you don't want to handle it under that name today, then I have to act as if you aren't present. And so that's fine, but I
You
have
say
to
what?
call
Hold
you
on.
to that document, okay?
Can you repeat that? Can you repeat that, Your Honor?
If we can't handle those matters and those tickets that's on that case under that name, then that's fine. But it's gonna be as if you didn't appear for court today because I have.
Ma'am, I'm here today, ma'am.
Right. So I'm just saying when
Williams
I
L is here today. I'm just letting you know who I am, ma'am.
Saying I'm a sovereign doesn't move the case forward in any legal sense. It doesn't answer the judge's questions, it doesn't select an option, and it doesn't preserve any rights. All it really does is signal that the defendant is refusing to engage. And when someone won't engage, courts don't debate ideology. They document non-participation and move on.
Yes, I do. Okay. I am Williams L.
So that's fine. When I call it on the record, I'm gonna have to call it on the record as the name on the ticket, just so you know, okay?
Okay, and I'm gonna let you know that I'm Williams L. Okay, I'm cool with that, and I'm letting you know who I am. I'm a Moorish American.
Okay. Did you want to offer? Okay. Did you want to offer for it or no? Are you going to try and have? I need to kind of know where you're going. Are you going to want a trial? Are you going to try and like want to?
No, I do not agree. I do not agree to none of this. I'm sovereign.
Okay, so if you're not going to participate, we're just going to act like you're not here today, and I'm going to go ahead and.
I am here today, ma'am. You seeing me right here? That's on record.
Listen, just because you show up doesn't mean that you're here. You have to participate. Okay.
Ma'am, I'm a sovereign. I'm letting you know who I am. I'm participating. I do not agree.
Mr. Williams, that's fine. But if you don't participate, saying you're a sovereign doesn't help me.
This is the moment where the contradiction becomes obvious. You can't reject citizenship while simultaneously demanding constitutional protections as a shield. Yes, courts still provide basic due process to non-citizens, but that doesn't mean you can ignore procedure entirely. The problem here isn't rights being denied. It's that the defendant refuses to follow the process required to assert them.
I'm just letting you know who I am. That's violating a constitutional right, man.
So do you want an offer or not? That's
Wait a minute, hold on.
Do I want a what?
Hold on. How you a Moorish American, but you using the white man's laws? You a Moorish American. You a Moor. So how is it that you able to use the white man's laws? Them ain't the laws of the Moorish Americans. Boy, look at this double talking son of a bitch right here.
An offer to the tickets or not?
Do I want to? I can't understand. You said, do I want to offer?
Do you want an offer? Do you want to try and resolve this today as far as?
Yes, I do want to resolve it. I asked for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. So you can, I'm not going to.
I'm speaking for myself. I have no attorney, so I'm speaking for myself. I asked for this case to be dismissed. You're violating my constitutional right.
How do you have constitutional rights if you're not a citizen?
Right.
I'm not a United States citizen.
So how are you entitled to constitutional rights of citizens?
Right. Exactly.
The Kia Carnival.
part, dummy. How the hell you a Moorish American, and now all of a sudden you want to try to apply the white man's laws to your constitution? What constitutional right? You don't believe in the laws here, remember? Boy, you ain't nothing but the double talking son of a bitch. Ha! Got him.
If you want to argue jurisdiction, you have to actually participate in the case. Repeating lack of jurisdiction after the judge has already denied it isn't a legal argument, it's just repetition. Self-representation is allowed, but it comes with responsibility. If you don't engage with the rules of court, you're essentially abandoning your own defense.
You got to uphold to the sovereign, sir. You can't. I'm not United States citizen. I'm not Negro, black, or color. You're not under I'm not under your jurisdiction.
I understand, but my question to you is, if you want to rely on your constitutional rights, how do you have constitutional rights if you're denying your citizenship?
Yeah, because I'm an American. I'm a national.
I get it,
I'm a
but
Moorish American. I'm not United States citizen corporate. I'm a Moorish American. I'm an American national.
okay, but you're still present in this jurisdiction, right?
I just asked for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction.
This is the moment where you can already tell how this is going to end. The court gives the defendant a clear chance to simply state his name for the record, and instead of answering directly, he goes right back to the same identity dodge. At that point, it's no longer confusion, it's deliberate avoidance. Judges don't play guessing games, and when someone refuses to give even the most basic response, it signals non-cooperation that carries real consequences.
I don't want no attorney. I can speak for myself. I'm not a minority.
Right.
What am I doing here?
He can represent himself. Don't worry about it.
I can speak for myself.
All right.
I'm speaking for myself. Y'all violate my rights. That's a sovereign.
Calling the matters of the people versus Michael Williams. This is ticket number SP 1212334. Count 1, use loudspeaker without permission for unreasonable noise. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Sir, please state your name for the record.
By saying he doesn't have a name and only a title, the defendant completely sidesteps the simplest question the court asked. This isn't a legal argument or a protected right. It's a refusal to engage with the process. At this point, the judge isn't confused about who he is. The court is documenting that he's choosing not to participate. And once that's on the record, the outcome becomes predictable.
I am Williams L.
All right. Sir,
I don't have a name, I have a title.
This is exactly why representing yourself can be dangerous. A lawyer would immediately understand the available options: plea, pretrial, trial request, or motion. The defendant believes showing up is enough, but the court requires decisions. When someone refuses to choose, the judge records it as a refusal to participate, and the consequences follow automatically.
This is the date and time set for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Do you want to participate in these proceedings?
Yes, I'm here on special appearance. I'm just letting you know who I am.
Special appearance?
All right, so how would you like to move forward with this matter, sir?
I asked for this case to be dismissed off lack of jurisdiction, Your Honor.
All right, that motion has been denied. How would you like to move forward on these matters?
I just told you what I would like it, so I don't know. I'm just here on special appearance.
So you can either participate today.
I am participating. I'm here.
The judge keeps it simple. No participation means the warrants remain active. End of discussion. To his credit, the defendant does return the next day, but he brings the exact same arguments with him. When you repeat the same script, you get the same outcome. Showing up doesn't help if nothing else changes.
Williams L.
Williams L. I'm gonna call the case as is.
Okay.
And then I'll refer to you as Williams L. if you would like, okay? Now calling the matters of the people versus Michael Williams, also known as Williams L. This is ticket number SP 1212334. Count 1, use loudspeaker without permission or unreasonable noise. Count 2, drove while license suspended. And count 3 is no insurance misdemeanor. Sir, can you state your name for the record, please?
Williams L.
Okay. And is there another name that you have?
That's not my name. That's just my title.
Calling something a title instead of a name doesn't elevate your position in court. You don't get to self-assign authority or status. The court needs a legal identity tied to the charges, not philosophical labels. This back and forth only tightens the judge's patience and hardens the record against the defendant.
Okay, what's your title that you have, sir?
Williams L.
And then, is that your name or your title?
My title.
Okay, you don't have a name at all?
No,
All
not Christian.
All right. It's my understanding that you don't want to have an attorney, sir, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, you know you have the right to have an attorney. These matters are misdemeanor matters, and you have the right to have an attorney on these matters, sir. And it's my understanding, no attorney, okay? So let me advise you of your rights. In these particular matters, the court can, since they are misdemeanors, do either, I think, 90 days on one of these and up to 93 days in jail, or a maximum fine of $500. These are all misdemeanors, so that's the maximum penalty that can be given in any of these matters. You have a right to have a trial, a bench, or a jury trial in any of these matters. A bench trial is a trial before myself as the trier and finder of facts. A jury trial is a trial with 6 members of the city of Detroit who will come in here and hear the same information and make a decision based on it. These are your rights that you have right now. You also have a right to have a pretrial. What that does is that gives you time to think about any offer that may be given to you. At this point in time, there has been an offer extended to you that if you are willing to plead to the no insurance misdemeanor, it will be reduced to an improper plate. I set the fine that goes with that. You have a right to, you can also move for a motion. If you know how to file those, you can file a motion as well. So what's your pleasure at this time, sir?
I know I'm under common law. I'm not under statutes.
The not under statutes claim is another recycle argument. Roads, vehicles, licensing, and insurance are governed by statutes whether someone likes it or not. Rebranding driving as traveling doesn't change the law. The judge explains this carefully, but the defendant keeps avoiding the substance of a case instead of addressing the facts.
Or codes or regulations.
So when you drive on any city street in the city of Detroit, any road in the state of Michigan, you now avail yourselves, whether you wanted to or not, the laws and states and regulations that are governing us. So you may not have wanted to, but you did. So these are your options at this point in time. If you choose not to, if you were traveling, if you were driving, it's all the same.
I wasn't driving, I was never.
So if you were just in the vehicle as a passenger?
I was parked.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer, but like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeca.
And it was harassing.
You sure you don't want an attorney?
I'm under common law. I can speak for myself. I'm not a minority. I'm a sovereign.
So what option would you like today?
That sovereign shit ain't getting you nowhere. That sovereign shit ain't getting you nowhere. And plus, you a double talking SOB any damn way. You trying to use the white man's laws to your advantage, but you can't play both sides that goddamn way. Shit, you want to be absolved from any wrongdoing and you want the case to be dismissed. It's like, bro, really? Like, who you think you is?
Of those that I gave you, sir, you can have.
Ma'am, I'm a sovereign. I can't, I do not consent. I can't.
So here's what's going to happen. So I want to make sure you have all the options. You can't consent to anything. So that means that you don't want to participate in the process. So it's just going to go back into warrant status because you have to pick one of the options. Yes.
Ma'am, I'm a sovereign.
And you were in the city of Detroit on a street in a vehicle. And I understand what you just said. That's why I said, right. Did you want counsel?
I'm not a United States citizen.
Okay. All right.
Nobody have improved jurisdiction. I'm a Moor. Nobody have improved jurisdiction. I'm under common law. Statutes don't apply to me. I'm under common law. Supreme Court case, Supreme Court case, Self versus Ray. Statutes don't apply to me. I'm on common law. And if there was a crime committed, can you please show me the injured party? Or I ask for this case to be dismissed off record.
I deny the motion for the case to be dismissed. So you have these options, or else it's just going to remain.
And I'm under duress because you forced me saying you're going to put a warrant out for my arrest.
It's already out there.
But that's violating my. 13th Amendment. You can't enslave me unless a crime has been committed.
So you can't.
You can't violate my
Okay, you can
constitutional
let me
rights.
finish talking. You can't claim you're sovereign and then claim rights under the Constitution. That's not how it works. No, that is not how it works.
Ma'am, I'm not a United States citizen. I have a nationality.
Okay, so that means that
You have to go by
either the laws all apply or none of them apply.
the laws do apply. What do you have a liability? Do you have a bond? Did you swear an oath to the Constitution? I would like to see that.
Yes, I was about to say I did do that, but I don't have to show you any of that because I wasn't the arresting party. I'm just here to
Saying,
make
do
sure.
you have a
that-
liability? Do you have a bond?
Listen, I'm not going to argue with you. Mr.
I'm not
Williams
arguing.
L.
I'm under law.
Mr. Williams L. Those are your options. If you don't want any of those options, it's going to remain in warrant
You're
statute.
forcing me.
Nothing
You
I
can't
can
do that.
Okay.
You can't do that, man.
Okay.
You can't go against Constitution.
Okay, Mr.
You took an oath.
Williams L.
You swore an oath to
I did.
follow the Constitution.
I did.
That's why I need your liability bond. Do you have a liability bond?
No.
You don't have a liability bond?
No.
Wow, man. Somebody's going to get in trouble. I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble.
At this point, the situation is entirely self-inflicted. If the defendant had simply confirmed his name and followed the process on day one, this could have been resolved quickly. Instead, every refusal escalated the outcome. Warrants weren't issued because of the charges alone. They were continued because of non-participation.
Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Williams L. I was about to say, if you don't want any of those options, then your only other option is that I have to leave it in warrant status.
I do not consent. I'm here. What warrant? That I didn't show up?
That you didn't want to choose one of these things.
I don't have to. You can't force me to do that, all right?
You're right.
You can't force me. You can't put a warrant out. I would like to talk to somebody, a chief judge. You're violating my
You can
constitutional
go to the
rights.
fifth floor and make a complaint.
That's because you're violating my constitutional rights.
All right.
And I'm
Thank
gonna ask the sheriff for your liability bond.
Okay.
Hey, I don't want to do that. I just
Okay, you can
him
ask him, go ahead and ask the sheriff for my liability bond. It's fine.
You took an oath to swear to the Constitution. You took an oath. I'm under common law. I'm not under statutes or regulations.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Did you get all that, Ms. Sandy? Okay, fantastic. All right, that concludes this hearing. Thank you
I'm
so
not
much.
Negro, black, or color for the record.
Okay, he said he's not black or color for the record either, okay?
No, I'm Moorish American. I'm a Moorish. Sorry.
First American and he's a sovereign.
I have a nationality.
And that brings us to the end of the video. The defendant stayed locked into the same talking points, and the court responded exactly as expected. He's scheduled to return again in about a month, and you already know we'll be covering that hearing too. If you enjoyed the breakdown, leave a like.
I'm most definitely gonna leave a like for that. Yeah. Look, these sovereign citizens is something else, for one. And for two, you can't claim being a Moorish American and then still want to use the laws of the land. That shit sound crazy. That shit sound crazy. Again, I know of Moorish Americans. I have friends that's Moorish Americans, and they don't move stupid and be all out there to a point where they have to worry about the white man's laws. They move a certain way. Moorish Americans don't put themselves in harm's way, putting sounds up in the damn car. You bringing attention to yourself. You're not legal when you drive. You still have to abide by regulations. I know plenty of Moorish Americans that still abide by the regular laws, but they move a certain way that they don't allow the police to govern what they have going on. This to me right here is just two instances where they using it to try to get up out of some shit, but whole time, no, it ain't gonna work. Now, I'm not saying that they didn't know what they was talking about. All I'm saying is, no, you can't play both sides, but then you want it to be dismissed because you are Moorish American. No, that don't work like that. You're a Moorish American, but you want somebody to stop. Man, please. Now, wait a minute. It was a video that I was supposed to went over with y'all Damn. Carlos King did this 20 hours ago. Now this one he did a day ago, and I was gonna react to this one. Shout out to Carlos King for getting this content right here. I'm homeless. Leave me the fuck alone. Fathers goes off. I think this was like a little phone prank or whatever the case may be. Well, let's take a look at it. Fair use. This is not my own content. Fair use allows me to critique and to get commentary on this particular story.
Taxes is feeling unwelcome. Now taxes?
Bonus going on starting December the 19th.
Call my niece. What you say? If I knew, I knew what? So you homeless right now? Wait, calm down, mother. They want to help you. Calm down. So you homeless right now? Okay, send me your cash out then, nigga. What you get mad at me for?
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, I'm back again with another video right now. Listen, I got a short video, and y'all know I normally don't do short videos, but one of my supporters hit me up, asked me, can I make a video about this whole situation? And he wanted to know my thoughts and opinions on it, right? So the message just basically states there. He said, hey, what's up, bro? I just wanted to know if you could take the time out to do a video for me. I know you don't like doing short videos, but I am a single father right now. And I remember you saying in the beginning that you were a single father. You've been having custody of your child since birth, and you had difficulties in the beginning of your guys' journey. Please let me know your thoughts and opinions, and I appreciate you for making this video. Longtime supporter. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. Real talk. And yes, for those who don't know, yeah, I had custody of my baby since she was born and things like that. I don't ever talk about none of that, but I do. I don't really talk about none of my life, you know what I'm saying? Because people be so crazy these days. But yeah, and anybody out there that's a single father, you know, I'm strictly talking to y'all right now. Just hold your head, man, and don't give up. I don't know what's going on in this video or anything like that, but I simply just want to say, you know what I'm saying? People do have it harder than others. And I feel like that it is easier said than done to do certain things. But, you know, when you're a man and you got responsibilities, you definitely got to step up. So it is what it is. And to all the single parents out there, y'all keep pushing. You feel me? Keep it pushing. Keep going, doing the best that you can do. Them kids going to appreciate it when they get older. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this whole situation. He said that he also put the video together for me, so I don't have to. I appreciate that too, bro. Real talk. But yeah, man, I want to let everybody know who jumping in on the sweepstakes. I do have a bonus going on starting December the 9th.
All right, let's get past.
Water. Excuses ain't nothing but motherfucking lies. See, I'm giving back to the community right now. This is what Hey, good morning, Ja.
Good morning. Who is this?
This is Yanti. Why you keep making excuses to take care of your 5-year-old daughter, Ja?
And let me say this too, because I know a lot of people don't be hip to a lot of different things before we move forward. So she do calls like this. I be seeing her going viral all the time for calling people, cussing them out, and different things like that. So she's calling the baby daddy right now, I'm guessing, and I don't know where the hell it's gonna go to, but that's what's going on for those who probably like, what the hell is happening? She just do prank calls, or she'll call people who people are telling her to call and things like that. So yeah, let's get back into it.
Yanti, me, the person that's on the phone talking to you. I asked you a question. Now you gonna answer mine? Why you keep making excuses to take care of your 5-year-old daughter, Ja?
Yanti, who is Yanti?
Bruh, I just asked you a question, dog. A very important one at that. Why are you constantly making excuses to take care of your 5-year-old daughter, Ja?
I don't ever put it on my phone.
You're not putting it on your phone. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? You're not providing for your 5-year-old daughter, and that's what this phone call is about. This ain't no game, bro. I'm not playing with you. My name is Yanti Tia. I'm calling you because my niece told me that you always got a motherfucking excuse when it comes to taking care of your 5-year-old daughter. Now, can you give me the excuse you give her?
I don't have no excuse.
Well, get to it then.
Why he not doing it? She said, I do know.
Hey.
Call my niece. Call. What you say?
What that boy said?
If I knew what? So you homeless right now? Wait, calm down, mother. They want to help you. Calm down. So you homeless right now? Okay, send me your cash out then.
Well, damn.
Damn.
Oh, and just for my people, y'all know, we won't have to keep going through the commercials no more, because after tomorrow, I will get that handled, and I'm gonna get the YouTube Premium again. I just have to reactivate. I have that all together tomorrow. All right, just to FYI.
Damn. Damn.
You get mad at me for? Send me your cash out.
Mm.
Okay, well, I understand you, nephew. Don't get mad. All right? You right. You right. Listen. Okay, listen. I'm gonna talk to him.
And he about to cry. Mm. They done messed her up, boy. They done messed me up too. She'll start crying, little like.
And that was the type of call that should have never been on the internet. I'm sorry. That is the type of call right there. She's talking actually to her nephew, and she's doing this while she's live. That's not the type of conversation that I would want the masses to hear me and my nephew on the line, and he's breaking down to his auntie about being homeless, and it's a reason why he can't, ain't taking care of his business the way he is. He fell on hard times. Damn, well, this internet shit is ridiculous, bro.
Nephew, calm down.
Damn.
Text me the cash out.
Hey, man, damn, boy, I see what you're talking about now, boy. Yeah, man. Hey, this is 100% facts. What he going through, man. I'm sorry that you're going through what you're going through, and anybody out there, women and men. If you're going through a homeless situation, man, I sympathize for you, man. It's harder than people are, you know what I'm saying, realizing these days. And I'm starting to see that. Boy, that done touched me. Boy, that hurt me down there, man. Real talk. I still feel like it's a way to get out there and do something for the kids, though. But people have they times where they can't do shit. Like, you really literally have to keep what you got to get to the next.
Yeah, and I understand that completely, but for that type of conversation to come on social media, though, hey, Tanya, I just don't agree with that, though, y'all. I don't agree. That is an intimate, personal conversation that should have been off of social media. Now, I do. I have empathy for the man for going through what he going through, but like, again, that shouldn't have still been heard all over social media, though. All for prank calls and just to talk shit, and you not even knowing the full situation. It's like that, to me, that's even dumb, even on Miss Kemp's part. Cause she's something else any goddamn way. But that's really gonna be the end of that one right there. I just wanted to play that shit right there because I but I see clearly now. She just, what up with the hood? I mean, in my opinion, she sat up there and put her own nephew on out there for content. Not knowing that your nephew going through something, not knowing that your nephew been homeless and sleeping up in his damn car. Everything is a fucking joke on social media. You gotta make everything fucking content. Damn, ain't nothing sacred no more. Ain't nothing about your life a motherfucker have to know. We don't need to know every fucking aspect of your fucking life. The fuck? Not that invested up in other people's lives. I need to be more invested up into my life and the people that's in my life. That's how I look at shit like that. The fuck? That shit just irked the fuck up out of me. Yeah, that just kind of irked me. Excuse me, y'all. But that really did irk the fuck up out of me real quick. I'll be right back. Shout out to Andrea D. Kimball. Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. We not friends like that for you to be calling me all willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready, right, to talk. I'm going to drop this link and I'm going to see what all the fuck you want, right? I'll hear you out. But then after that, bro, leave me the fuck alone, man. I'm not going to talk about you when I actually say, right, that I'm not going to talk about you, then I'm not going to talk about you. I don't have to. Even when you was on Sears platform, you was trying to talk to me then. I'm not going to address you anymore. Matter of fact, this is an impromptu live, y'all. This is an impromptu live stream. Right? I wasn't even planning on going live. Right? But I have to address this and I have to put it out on YouTube because why? I know you on YouTube. I don't know you in real time. So I'm not going to ever talk to you on no back end at all, ever. Right? I'm not going to ever do that. If you want to address me about anything, you address it for everybody to hear. What the fuck is you trying to call me on the back end? I'm not going to. If we ain't getting money together, we not getting no money together. Call your son. Mentor your son. There's nothing that you can get from me. Remember, you don't need a motherfucker like me, right? You can stand on your own. So that's exactly what the fuck you gonna do. You have no right reason to call me on the back end for nothing. I don't know you. Miss Eve, this is for you, Miss Eve. And it's nice and frosty too. Right? Again, I don't know you, right? Outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube, right? I know your persona of what you show on YouTube. Right? We not friends like that for you to be calling me all right, willy-nilly, nigga. I live a real fucking life. And if I'm not on this motherfucker, I don't want to talk to nobody until I'm ready to talk. You don't dictate when I want to talk. That's not how that goes, nigga. talking, then I will set up a line, upcoming like I always do, and I'll follow through on what I do. Now, what you do is what you do. I don't give a fuck about what you got going on, bro, right? Stop toting that line with me because, see, you better know one thing about what I will do, or I will tell. Right? Again, I don't know you outside of YouTube. I only know you on YouTube. I don't know you. I know your persona of what you show right on YouTube. Right? Right? Again. I don't know you. I don't know you. Right? I don't know I'm surfing through the internet right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just seeing what's going on. Well, I see Kwame Brown did a live stream 2 hours ago for 3 hours. Has the haters losing their minds? Huh? Has the haters losing their mind? Hey, KTC, what the hell? Kwame, what? Huh? Oh, no. What up with it, Uncle L? Wait a minute, did you understand that? Wait a minute, is it just me? Hold on. No, wait a minute. Now, KTC, is that just me? No, I'm so serious now. Cause this is Kwame Brown's title of his live stream. Wait a minute, cause I has the haters losing their mind. I'm trying to figure. Hey, Kwame, look, ain't no disrespect, bro, but I think you might want to check your title of your show and change that because that makes entirely no sense on how you phrase that. No disrespect. You know, it's a quick fix. Change it. You know, it is what it is. But I'm like, wait a minute. I know damn well I'm reading it right. Shit, what the fuck is that? Well, let's see what Kwame Brown has to say about the haters losing their minds. Fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. No, this is not of my own content. Shout out to Kwame Brown and Bus Life.
I don't understand this, guys. I don't understand this. Every time I say something, I'm sending a man to run around his house and cry like a little witch. Yeah, I ain't gonna say the word I want to say. I'm gonna say you cried like a little witch. That nigga turn the leaf blowers off.
Gotta be talking about, must be talking about Suge on that one. Come on, Kwame, with your little dead look.
Houses for 50,000. He telling you what he gonna do. Why you not listening? Big dummies think I'm finna waste time cooking from what I'm saying to tell them and explain them the acronym. I'm telling them it's a DSCR loan. Go look it the fuck up. Nigga, I'm not finna keep breaking down. He don't know, y'all. You don't know either, because your dumb ass won't look it up. Just idiots. Sit over there all day wanting to joke, wanting to laugh, wanting to talk about somebody else in a way as if what you saying is real. I keep trying to say, in real life though, dummy. In real life though, the reason why I don't give a damn about what nobody's saying is because I've been saying it the whole time. I own everything I got, don't know. I've been quietly whispering this power to you the whole time. Y'all been listening to a nigga tell you I own 100% of nothing. That's cool. But in real life though, I just kept my head down and just kept putting roofs on shit. Kept putting new paint jobs on shit. That's it. That's the secret. I just kept my mouth closed and just, y'all kept seeing me play with the trash, play with the dirt, playing Monopoly in real life, and laughing the whole time while I'm doing it. Because I'm not bothered by your dissing. You and your feelings, nigga. I'm not bothered by your dissing. We all get in our feelings sometimes, so I'm not bothered by you niggas dissing. you, and I'm me. No, you're you. You gotta be dying laughing, bucket tears. Salute. Yeah, you, I'm me. No, you're you.
Boy, Kwame.
People saying the darndest thing. Oh, you can sue a trust. This is that. Man, you can do whatever the hell you want to do, man. It's America, man. But I'm telling you, it's some shit you don't know. But we'll leave that where it may, man. I ain't finna keep coming up. See, that's the thing. When it's a bunch of people that when they hear somebody say something, their job is to sit back and hear what you say, and they're not trying to have a conversation. They're not trying to build. They're just there to argue. And I'm not trying to argue with you. If I come on a panel and say, this is what I'm doing, it ain't no right and wrong or what I'm doing, nigga. I ain't asked you your opinion. I told you what I was doing. You let me on the panel to listen. And if somebody else see what I'm doing and they think it's something that they want to do, then you might want to do it. If not, if it's not your cup of tea, don't do it. Don't come up and talk over the person that's trying to get a game out that somebody else might want to hear. Don't come up because you don't like the person and you that contrary.
Oh, look at Russell Red. Salute, KB. I was ghost watching your Kinfolk Live. It was good info. Y'all was speaking, but they was in their feelings. Want to argue instead of giving game. Well, you most definitely can count on Russell Red to come on up in there and be a true supporter.
That you want to just keep running your mouth to cause an argument. I'm not here for that. Just tune out. There's other people asking questions in the chat trying to get to it, and it's the dummies that always sit there and say, oh, this, oh, that. How you going to pay off the loan? You ain't going to never finish paying off the loan. I don't give a fuck about that loan. I told them the truth, nigga. I'm not paying off the loan. You got to pay off the loan. See, that drive them crazy when I use that lingo. When I'm going to pay the loan is going to get paid. It's just not by me. And they don't understand when I say, I ain't paying shit back. Because I'm essentially not. The tenant is paying back the rent. Well, how you going to have a tenant? Kev, now you know in Brunswick, it's people that stay in the same spot. Having a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom in Brunswick is like having a girl that with some nice rack and a nice big old booty. You might think she ain't nothing. But as soon as you leave her alone, somebody else going to be up in it.
Like quietly tearing their ass. They gonna be quietly tearing their ass up. Oh, they gonna be quietly tearing some ass up there, huh, Kwame? Quietly.
That's what's having a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom is like in Brunswick, Georgia. It's like a girl with a nice rack and a nice big old caboose. You might be tired of her. You ready to move on. But if somebody else ready to go up in her, I'll tell you that again. I say it's like having a nice rack and a nice catootie. As soon as you leave it alone, somebody else ready to go up in. I'm telling you that now. She ain't going to the junkyard. No, she's not. Are we still talking about houses here? Y'all niggas be mad because I get to have fun with my life while motherfuckers be mad all the goddamn time. I don't want to be mad all my life. Motherfucker, I'm a Toys R Us kid. Yeah, I'm going to have fun. I'm already mad. I'm mad in traffic. I'm mad because this girl I like won't shut up sometime while I'm talking. And I likes to talk. You know? But you niggas talk too much, though. When a grown man talking from here on out, Kev, when I come on your panel, I'm going to need you to shut your goddamn mouth. That's first and foremost. Yeah, I'm going to talk that talk. Hey, when I come on your panel, Kev, from here on out, boy, I don't need you to say nothing else. And don't be bringing up desperate junkies that just trying to goddamn mess up the content, boy. You're stupid. You had a good live going, and now you got to chop the live up because you let half of drug addicts and big dummies come up on your panel and say stuff that don't mean nothing to nothing. When everybody can look up what I'm saying, damn the people that want to come up and ask me, what does the acronym mean? What does this mean? What about paying the loan back? He said he's not going to pay it. Oh my.
So that means, wait a minute. So KTC, so don't that mean for me to understand what Kwame Brown is talking about, that means that I have to go and get Kevlo's live stream and look at that first while Kwame was up there. Look, yeah, because Kwame, look, hey, you know, look, I trust nobody. So I gotta go to the source of where all that shit had happened. And if it happened on Kevlo's panel and y'all had the dialogue over there, then I need that video first. Because you basically just doing the video to react to what was going on Kevlo, your cousin's panel. Yeah, no, I gotta get that video first. Hold on. No, I gotta get that video first. Let's see. All right. So, okay, this must be it right here. Kwame gives cuz Kevlo advice on DSCR loans. Okay. All right. So, before I get to even looking at, I need to look at where the source at of all of what you talking about either way. So I give a real reaction. And shout out to Kevlo and what he got going on over there. Fair use, this is not my own content. This is coming from Backyard Builds TV. This live stream was posted 5 hours ago. Again, read the title. Kwame gives cuz Kevlo advice on DSCR loans.
I love getting to the field every morning, and every day's different. You love every bit of it.
And matter of fact, okay, I want to get it to where Kwame first come up there on this panel. All right. Okay.
All right, let's see what he said. All right. So Kwame's point, you can't sue a dead person, so he technically is right. Okay, check mark. That red person is right. That the estate can be sued. That's what it's for. Okay. If there is no estate, then it kind of get lost. Well, we know Kwame has a choice. Okay, boom, bada bang. So let's talk about that part, Kwame. How you doing? Welcome to Kevlo.
Why are you going so fast, man? I need you to slow down and stop talking so much. You trying to put on a show, and I'm trying to teach people something you don't know. So it don't really require you talking so much.
I'm going on you.
And so what the gentleman said up here, to your point, yes, you can sue an estate, but you can't sue a trust. So if you have a trust, I don't know why most people don't have a trust. You can put all of your assets in a trust. You can go get a $3 million life insurance. And if it's in a trust, you can now borrow from that trust because that life insurance is an asset. So if you got a $1 million life insurance policy, then now you have access to borrow against $1 million if it's in a trust. These are the things that nobody taught you because you always want to talk about celebrities and say dumb shit to people. And at the end of the day, just because you can't shoot no hoops don't mean you can't make no money. Now, is there anything else you want to know? Because that loan, I'm never paying back the loan. If I had a renter in there for 16 years that I put out because I wanted to renovate the house, well, what's going to stop me from getting another renter in there? Let's say the house don't rent for $3,500 a month, fully furnished with the utilities included. Let's say somebody work a deal for $32,000. Let's say they work it for $3,000. I'm still going to be in the black. I still got the $200,000 out. Do you think I'm just sitting on my hands with the money? Or do you think I'm making more money with the money that I took out?
Okay.
You're forgetting that part.
Wait a minute, Kwame. Wait a minute. All right. So I got it. I got the part. I'm gonna give you crowd. Should I give him the points on that he just helped us solve?
You asking the crowd, some of which don't know, have a clue on what I'm talking about. Why don't you chat GPT? Why don't you Google? Why don't you ask somebody that knows instead of just asking a chat that don't like a person?
Okay, you're right, Kwame. And I like what you just said. That was some dope shit you just. I like that, Kwame. I can't stand it. Oh, God damn. All right, let me ask this question.
The debt gets paid off by the tenant. You get a house, it's the gift that keeps on giving. You put a tenant in the house. You don't care what the loan is. You try to get the motherfucker to 6%, 7%. If your credit is bad, you're gonna pay 7%, 8%. If your credit is good, you can pay maybe 6%, 5%. And then you can refinance it and get it down when the situation changes. You can always refinance. But when you have the situation going, the objective is to take the $200,000 and go get 2 or 3 more properties that's turning over revenue, so that if there's ever a moment that there's not a tenant in the house, it does not matter because you went out and got 2 or 3 situations working with the $200,000 of capital that you got. That's what you do.
All right, we're about to see, bro. Yeah, I mean, hey, what you just talked, that sounds like some Trump shit you just said, though, man.
Somebody said you can sue a trust.
Let me give you your answer. Yes,
Okay.
a trust can be sued, are required to pay a loan, but how that happens depends on a few key details about the debt, the trust, and the estate. Let me break it down. Yes, in many cases, if the deceased owed money, valid debts do not disappear at death. A lender can seek payments from the estate and or a trust if the trust is legally responsible for the debt. Estate versus trust, this matters a lot. If the loan was only in a deceased person's name, the lender must first make a claim against the estate. The estate pays the debts before beneficiaries get anything. If estate assets are in...
Man, this is crazy, man. You talking about the worst possible outcome. I'm telling you that all you have to do is stop fear-mongering people. If you keep a tenant in a house, which if you get in the right neighborhood, most black people don't move. My auntie Cheryl moved around the corner to the park and then moved right back in the same house that she lived in and that I watched her next door, damn near grew up in as an adult. So people in the hood do not move. So I don't know why you fear-mongering people. This is what white people do every single day. They know black folks don't move. You say, this is my hood, this is my block. You ain't going no motherfucking where. You rent for 17, 20, 30 fucking years.
Yeah, he true.
So why every time I say something, you got to try to be so
at a good
pressure?
price, though. I agree, but at a good price. I agree.
I'm not trying to move no goalposts. Y'all trying to argue. I'm telling you that the point that I'm making is I'm not worried about paying back no fucking loan because I'm putting a tenant in there. They're going to pay back the loan. And when I go make the play on the 200,000 and I get that shaking in the streets, then now that if there's happened to be a moment where someone moves out, that's cool because I done made a play on the 200K. So now it supplements that if somebody's not there for a month or two. It's Brunswick. It ain't many 3-bedroom, two bathroom houses that's available. You know this.
Have you ever wondered how the world's currencies are traded? The foreign exchange market, also known as the...
I can put that motherfucking house on Section 8 tomorrow. Take all the furniture out, put that bitch on Section 8 tomorrow and get $2,500 a month. Like, there's so many plays you could do when you own a property. It's just, y'all just want to argue all goddamn day. I ain't trying to argue with you. If you don't want to hear what I got to say, cool. But if you telling me you can't take $200,000 out of a property that you own, put a tenant in that motherfucker in Brunswick, Georgia, a 3-2 that normally rents for $1,800 to $2,000 a month, and you pay back $1,000 a month out of that, $800, whatever, based on your credit score, and then take the $200K and go get 2 to 3 more properties that's also bringing you rent. If you saying that you can't do that, cool, brother. I'm saying I can. You can keep saying you can't.
So they said, how can someone take over a loan for you?
Say again?
They said, how can someone take over a loan for you?
How can someone do what?
Take over a loan.
When did I say anything about somebody taking over a loan? I said that if the loan amount is $800 a month that I'm required to pay, right? And a tenant is in the house paying me, let's just say by Brunswick average for a 3-2, $2,000 a month. And I take $800 out of that $2,000 and I pay the note, which is not coming out of my pocket, it's coming out of rent money. How much money do I have left over, Kev?
I told you I did the math. It was at
1,200.
No, I said 2,000.
You got if you saying 2,000, the tenant is you yourself have to pay the note, right? Of 800 out of 2,000. That's 1,200 you left with. That's 1,200. That's easy math, and you are right, Kwame Brown. I give you that. You don't use your own money to pay back the loan. I totally get it. You use the money of what you're going to get from the tenant to pay back the loan, while you still come off a little sum off the side, off of everything. You can tuck it, spin it, whatever the fuck you want to do.
Minus 800. How much money do I have left over, Kev, that I can play with?
That's not what you're going to have left over. You're not going to have nothing because you got to pay $1,000 towards mortgage and you got to pay $800 towards that loan.
So now you're telling me my loan documents. When
yes.
I'm telling you,
yes,
I'm telling
you.
Oh my God, you just talk too much, dude. The loan amount is $800, bro. I'm telling you that it's $800, and you're yelling and shouting, telling me I got to pay $1,000 towards what? Like, what the fuck are you
talking
talking
about? The mortgage.
The mortgage is $800 that I have to pay back towards the note, sir. I keep saying it slow, but you keep yelling, talking about I got to pay $1,000.
My bad. So okay, so the loan. So you got just a loan. You don't have no.
I thought you heard that too, though, Kev Low. He did say that though. He did say that though. So what up with Heck Money? Look, just because it's somebody that you may not too much care for, that doesn't mean that he doesn't know what he's talking about with that though. And no, Kwame Brown didn't slick talk nothing. He said it for what it was. And I know he ain't lying.
for mortgage. So that's all we paying for the house, $800 a month.
Yes, sir. This is not that hard. This is very simple, and you're making it hard because you're trying to diss over something that's not even a dissing subject.
Okay.
Like, do your little jokes. Do your jokes and your disses for the next live, maybe.
Okay. We still got we still right on about we die. The what happens? We right on our part. That's what we were stuck on.
Who is we? What are y'all right about? Y'all not right about nothing.
Oh, we was right about that. People can see the choice. We was right about the kids.
Bro. What y'all right about is that y'all keep adding things to the conversation that we're not talking about here. I'm telling you, I had a renter in that house for 16 years. Do you know who Willie is? That worked at the rec, that can jump out the gym, got shot in the stomach before?
Yes.
Stayed there for like 16 years, bro. Wanted to purchase the house for me. So if you're saying that the loan will take 25 years to pay off and somebody paid it for 16 years, then all I need to do is move another tenant.
Oh, so you bended it. My bad. I thought you
No, I didn't bend it anything. I said, if you're saying, we're speaking in a hypothetical.
Oh, hypothetical.
Do you know what hypothetical means?
Yes, if you get another will.
There's no such thing as if in Brunswick, Georgia, sir. Do you not know that my name is on the office, is on the board, that anytime I have a property in Brunswick, that the Section 8 people call me, or I could just call the director of the board of Section 8 and tell them I got a property that's open and they'll fill it up for me? And then the money will come to my account every month because I already have a relationship with them.
So, Kwame, can I ask you a question? Roughly about, do you make...
You went up there laughing with a bunch of fuck niggas. That's what you've been doing. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't be cursing. My bad.
Come on. You're educating us. We're respecting what you're saying.
That's why I said my bad.
We're all correcting each other. And this is how black people learn. I hate that. So, roughly, as a retired NBA player and everything you got going on, what
does a retired NBA player got to do with anything?
Your name hold, wait, what do you bring in monthly?
Do this 7 minutes a day until February 1st. We start on Thursday, December 25th.
My name don't hold no weight.
So what do you see from these properties? What do you bring in?
I don't bring in nothing, but I control it.
What does the business bring in? The LLC, what does they make money?
My LLC don't bring in nothing.
Profitable, like the profit part of everything.
We don't make a profit. We always put it back into the ground. That's why we don't hold money.
Two. Y'all property pimping. You got
we 1031 pimping.
So in your mind,
1031 tax exchange.
In the neighborhood with sex and nature. That's how they look at us, y'all. Y'all didn't listen to what Kwame's saying.
No, you gotta learn 1031 tax exchange.
1031 tax exchange.
Mm-hmm.
I wish unblock me, man, so you can start sending me these stuff, bro. Unblock me. I'm gonna take your class. I don't like you, don't rock with you, but unblock me on your phone and start see this stuff.
I'm trying to help you stop being a hater so nobody don't have to hurt you. Because maybe if you have a little money in your pocket and stop being broke, then you can start acting like a nigga with some money.
You up here, Tonyo? Yo.
Hello?
What's up, bro? You count up. You good? All right, I want you count down.
Hey man, I'm not.
We only see a ceiling, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm not finna argue with no dude, man. If you bring the dude up here,
about to argue, man. Stop with all that
like
nonsense.
I said, that's an argument right there. If you ain't about to argue, you ain't have to interrupt.
We need to know regular talk, but just
he ain't have.
Oh, here we go. Come on. Damn, he barely even got up there, Kwame. Damn, let him.
Interrupt and say he ain't gonna argue. That's Caddy right there.
Come on, Kwame, don't do it.
I'm just saying, good morning to you, brother. I can start over. Good morning to you, Antonio.
Good morning, sir.
How you doing? What's your question?
No, I'm just saying, what was that? Because you already have the property was already existing in your name, right? As an asset before you took out the loan?
Yes, you have to have the asset that you own, but it's not in my name, no.
Well, I said, did you first utilize the 200K loan for refurbishment and expansion of the property you already had pre-existing?
Hell no. I put my own money up. Was
it the loan was just to purchase more properties, not for pre-existing one you already had?
Absolutely. I would never advise somebody to take out a loan to rehab a property unless you're going to sell it. I put my own money up just to bring the appraisal amount of the property up. Once I put the tin roof on and all the improvements that I did, it appraised at a different amount. You go take the appraisal, you do a DSCR loan, you put a tenant in there, it pays back the loan. Rent, wash, and repeat.
All right. But I still want to go back to this. We originally had this conversation about loans, and you told me about you can be unemployed with no viable credit history. Well, a good one anyway. Sound like having bad credit. And you try to start an LLC that has no viable product, goods, or services, it actually sells. And they'll give you a 200K loan with no real stipulations around it and hardly any interest. I didn't understand that one right there.
Well, don't add that one to the conversation because you don't want to confuse the people about this conversation that they're hearing today.
Well, you don't want to say that. You don't want to that conversation. I thought it was cap.
I'm saying we can have that conversation. We can just say it's cap, but we can have that conversation at a different time. Right now, these people are learning about DSCR loans. I think we should leave it right there.
But I still say you still need a tenant to be there regardless of how many cycle through 25 to 30 years in there. If you got them just putting $800 for a 200K plus loan plus interest.
Kwame, what's the loan called again so I can write it down?
DSCR loan.
DSCR.
So you need multiple tenants cycling through.
Why would you need multiple tenants cycling through? Are you from the hood? Where you from?
What do you mean where I'm from?
If you from the hood, you got friends that grew up in the same household. Grandma probably still stay in the same house, right?
Well, actually, move on to something bigger and better. Well,
Well,
my family they don't really just stay in the same home for like 25, 30 years.
Well, me and Kev ain't from that. We know people that we grew up in high school with. They still paying rent in the same house they were in high school in. We know mamas that still staying.
They still paying rent. I mean, you don't own it then.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the renters, sir. I'm basically saying how the loan is going to be a
lifetime renter. That's not good.
Oh my God! Like, what the fuck do I care about somebody being a lifetime renter if I own the house? If I own the house, I'm looking for people who.
Damn, Kwame, he triggered you that damn quick. God damn.
To rent. I don't care if you're going to be a lifetime renter. You can move on. I'll put another person in place. Do you not know that there's somebody on the Section 8 list every day looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath?
Yeah, every time.
Harold has metastatic prostate cancer. But like you, Harold has stuff to do. He takes Nubeqa.
So that's all I'm saying.
Boy, he triggered the fuck up out of Kwame with that goddamn shit, though. He was like, oh my God. It's like that motherfucker called an aneurysm up in the brain or something. Like, nigga.
You up here to argue, and I'm saying in real time, I can call the housing authority today and ask them, hey, do you have any women waiting on 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom? And they'll say yes. What's their voucher? Are you going to give them to it for what their voucher is? And I would say yes. And guess what? That's all I need to secure a DSCR loan.
All right, hold on. I'm about to jump back in, Antonio. So, Kwame, back to the death part, right? And I know you don't want to talk about that part because you feel like no matter what, you're going to have a tenant in there. What you do know.
Muso, what's the word?
You don't get paid.
Friday,
and they can't collect the payments.
Happy Friday to everybody, man. Happy holidays, man. Look, I'm going to let y'all know right now. Tomorrow, Johnny Blaze is giving away some money tomorrow. All right? Just to let y'all know, I'm going to do a giveaway for my members tomorrow. I'm going to put that on out there right now. Johnny Blaze most definitely appreciate the people that's members of the channel for sure that has been supporting the way I've been changing up the content and all this and that. Excuse me, y'all still been rocking and rolling with me. So most definitely I am going to do a giveaway tomorrow. Yes, Johnny Blaze will be giving away some money tomorrow. All right.
Yeah, after, everybody dies out one day, right? It's going to foreclose on the property if the payment stops. You do know that, right? Did he drop?
Why he drop him?
Oh, he did drop.
That was no ask him because like he's matching the federal housing authorities like voucher pricing with the 200K loan he took out. Because most of the people he's dealing with and targeting goes in at all below the product lines on government assistance. It's on Section 8.
So listen, see the type of loan he got, you got to have an LLC or trust so it can are personally guaranteed by the borrower. So you got to already have some type of property, some type of house. You know what I'm saying? That's when they go approve you for that type of loan. You got to pay it back though. It says it right here. And if you die and if the payment stops, they're going to foreclose on the price.
I mean, I understood that part already. But I still say it don't matter how many times you got to cycle it through. 25 to 30 years to pay off that 200K plus.
Man, listen, but you see, this is what this guy is focused on the negativity. I'm focused on
what was negative.
Can I finish what I'm saying though? I'm just making a statement. You don't got to agree that it's negative. I think you're focusing on the negativity. But what? I'll wait till you finish.
Go ahead, bro.
I can't go ahead if you're laughing and shit. But this guy is focused on the negativity. This is what I learned in the book Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Boy, Kwame Brown is gonna make sure to assert his authority. Boy, he gonna make sure to exert his authority on the goddamn panel. Excuse me, sir. I'll wait. Go ahead and get it all out. Just go. I'm just laughing, Kwame. Yeah, I'll wait till you get through laughing now, because I need you to hear me. And guess what? If you want the content, you gonna buck dancing. You gonna buck. You gonna shut your goddamn mouth and let Kwame Brown bully you. I'm just saying.
Broke dude is going to always focus on what he can't do and what ain't going to work and what's not going to do. Broke dude focus on negativity. Boys do what they can. Men do what they want. And what I'm saying is the Section 8,
has 3 tools that they want on the board. They got people with vouchers for $2,800, $2,500, $2,000, whatever you got in your price range, that's what you'll accept. You're talking about how the length of that mortgage. I'm not really worried about the length of that mortgage because once I get to 200K and I get 2 to 3 more properties and that's turning me some money, there's no early payoff penalty. I never said I had to just make $800 of payments. If I want to, I pay that loan off and do it again. It makes me a more viable option once the loan is paid off. If I got 3 properties paying for this one loan, how fast would it take me to pay this loan off then?
Okay, makes sense. If you take
I'll still be able to pocket some money. Y'all haven't said what it is that you would do with 200K. You can go look in Brunswick and look at the prices for houses and look at how many down payments I can afford with. Look at how many down payments I can afford with 200K.
That is true. So,
no point.
It's good. I mean, he landed his point. He just got to make sure. So, Kwame, so with what I read, can I ask you a question? When it comes down to your trust, right? Because it said, who is not responsible? Family members, heirs personally are beneficiaries, right? Unless they co-signed, guaranteed the loan, and took over ownership of their property. When it comes down to your trust, do all your kids have to be present?
Dude, there's so many different forms of trust that I ain't even got enough time to sit down and talk to you about.
Did you break that down to them? Because that's important for them.
I'm telling you, I don't have enough time to talk to you about the different type of trust. You know how much money that some people pay a person to set up their trust? There's people that got everything they own that's in different trusts that's owned by that a trustee is taking care of. And that all of that.
I mean, but that type of information, though, Kev Lowe, you really want to go to the experts with that type of thing. I mean, I get what Kwame, why he didn't even want to even talk about that, because you have to talk when it comes down to trust and all this and that. You want to get with an attorney with all that, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm just gonna be honest, when it comes down to the trust thing or whatever, you want to get with a lawyer so you can really get on target value information. Kwame can't get, he can only give you what maybe he went through, but that varies.
Their assets, all of their money. If they want money, they don't really have money. They just borrow against their trust. They put every asset in different trusts. So let's say you own a house, you own a car, you own a tractor, you own anything of value, you put it in a trust. Now that trust holds a note. Now you can go to a bank and say, hey, my trust is worth such and such. You borrow against that trust.
Oh, you can borrow against your trust also?
Zepbound may be an option for you. Click to learn more at zepbound.com.
You can borrow against your trust. I can literally go take out a life insurance policy tomorrow. Not a term life insurance policy, a whole life insurance policy. You can borrow against a whole life insurance policy. You can put that policy into a trust, and now it adds to your portfolio. You can borrow against the value of your trust. You keep thinking that you only can make money playing basketball. That is the dumbest shit to think.
I don't think that, Kwame. Stand by.
Think that, man.
Hold on, Antonio, I need
you guys keep saying that I'm just a basketball player, and I'm telling you that I ain't just no basketball player.
I need it.
The stuff I'm telling you ain't just no basketball player talk.
No, ain't nobody say he was just a basketball player, bro. Stop.
Well, I ain't say you said it, sir. So you keep hollering about everything I'm talking about. Somebody
making generalities, though.
You can't tell me what to do, sir.
So, all right. So say I got a parent that got LLCs and having LLCs for 20 years. I need to tell them to make sure the property, the businesses, everything is in a trust. That will be more beneficial for the afterlife.
Yes, to me, in my personal opinion, if you want to protect your assets, you have your LLC owned by another LLC and owned by a trust.
So
do not have your LLC attached to your bank account, because if someone puts a lawsuit against your company and it's attached to your bank account, they can freeze your bank account.
But most LLCs is connected to people's business account.
No, you don't have to do it that way, sir. See, I'm gonna have to make you pay me for the shit I know.
Why not? Why not?
Because see, I was laughing when y'all kept saying, how the hell he gonna be the landlord and he don't got no tenants? I own an LLC. I can write up a tenant agreement with myself, with my own LLC, and my LLC can pay my own self rent to take it to the bank to acquire a loan. You know that, right?
Hey, KB, I was gonna ask you, how many years do you have to pay down on that whole life insurance policy before you can access equity?
I don't care, bro. You keep trying to trap me up on stuff. I'm just telling you.
I'm not trying to trap you. You should already know this, sir.
I'm saying I don't care, bro.
You don't know.
We talking about a DSCR loan, and you keep talking about everything else.
Well, you want to brought up taking out equity from a whole life insurance.
I don't know. You can't borrow from a whole life insurance policy. You can't.
I said you can, but I asked you how many years it takes.
And I just told you I don't give a fuck. Didn't I tell you that?
Huh?
I'm not here to talk to you, and I'm not here to argue with you. You got to do some of your own research.
Go ahead,
do some of your own research, my boy.
I'm gonna break him back.
Do some of your own research. You up here to argue. I'm not up here to argue with you. I told you that earlier before you got up here.
Okay, Kwame.
I don't care what you're talking about.
So let's say you got a trust. depend. How many years do it take before you can be able to borrow for it? Let's say you got some acres, you got a bunch of acres, you ain't doing
Bro, all I'm doing is giving you information. This is what's wrong with some of you Negroes. You want everybody to do everything for you. Go look up the information that I'm saying. I'm not here to argue with nobody.
He can't answer my question.
I just answered your question. I'm not here to give you all the information. I just answered. You want to force me to tell you things that I said. I'm not here to do that. I'm not your daddy. I'm not getting paid for this. I'm giving you some information. You can like it, love it, leave it. I'm not here to argue with Antonio. He's a do nothing type of dude. He wants to argue with a man. I don't want to argue with this cat. Whatever you say,
I'm not doing nothing, KB.
Whatever you say,
I told you what I'm doing, sir. And you got mad at me and said, "Why don't put all that, all that gold, silver, platinum, palladium, bullion in a safe?"
Whatever you say,
I got safe, but you talking about why it's not in the bank.
What does DSCR mean? What's the abbreviation? What's the definition of a DSCR? What's the name?
Hey, listen, man. Whatever you say is right, my boy. Y'all was up here laughing while I was using my own money to increase the value of my properties. What y'all saw a man doing was clearing and cleaning his own property. While you guys was calling him the garbage man, he was putting 10 roofs on houses, increasing the value. He's putting sprinkler systems in, increasing the value. He's putting stucco on, increase the value. New wiring, new electrical panels to increase the value. You watch me come out of pocket and do that. Now you're going to watch me appraise these properties, take out money from these properties, and go buy a shit ton of more properties and put tenants in them and let them pay back all the notes. That's what you're going to see next.
So you said it's a debt service coverage ratio loan. In plain terms, it's a real estate investment loan where approval is based on the property's rental income, not your personal income.
Hello.
So it's a rental income.
Why you think I keep saying I'm not going to be the one to pay back the loan, so I don't give a fuck? It's based on the rental income. It don't got shit to do with me. The very minimal paperwork required. It's guaranteed by the property being owned with no note. That's why when you heard me say I own all my properties with no note, what fuck you think you're talking to? That's what I was saying. Y'all thought I was being arrogant.
It's kind of yours in this loan company house.
I wasn't being arrogant. I was talking to the people that understand owning things outright with no note.
So basically, okay. I mean, this sounds just like it's almost like selling a house, but you still have it.
Man, listen, man. I'm trying to help some Negroes. I'm trying to help some Negroes that sit online and just play and joke and talk shit about niggas all day. I'm trying to help niggas be more than just that. It's okay to play, joke, have fun, but do you want to be broke and faking like you got money doing it? Or do you want to really have some money so when you joking and playing, you really could be joking?
Whoever random is,
I'm 50.
I wasn't talking to you. You came up here,
I don't know who this random person is, man. I don't know if you go P-bomb me or not, man. Who is random? Do y'all know random?
Oh, Lord Jesus Christ. Kevlo, just put your overlay up then, man. I mean, then you ain't even had that type of problem. Just put your overlay up.
In the comments. Man, it's a good live, man. We can't have this live getting took down.
So why don't
already, y'all?
Nick Lee say I don't know what I'm talking about. And instead,
I'll take it down.
hey, Kev, why don't you tell Nick Lee to come up here?
Hold on 1 second. We got to see what the guy about to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I'm not here to take a side, but there is some misinformation that's getting thrown like all around. So,
oh, god damn. God damn. A random. Oh, god damn. Houston has landed in the building. Oh, goddamn, Lord Jesus.
I mean, Kwame is right. People in the chat are right. Like he said that you don't want to go over a trust. There's multiple trusts. It's not that hard to go over. There's a revocable, irrevocable. There's like one that changes revocable, changes as you live, and then irrevocable never changes. The only reason why I know I don't have a trust, but in my line of work, I have to deal with them because people pay out their trust to pay out their healthcare expenses.
Can you tell them how long it'll take you to explain to them how to protect their assets with the multiple different type of trust?
Well, I don't. So that part I don't know. What I know is like when people go through like catastrophic events like cancer, anything like that, they have to typically cash in their trust because you'll have people that have a special needs trust. They have a kid that has special needs. You have someone that has a charitable trust where they may give all their money when you hear.
Testing for colon cancer with a Cologuard kit takes just minutes. Now I got the whole dang.
Entertainers give all their money to dogs.
I didn't know a random hit the goddamn platform. Oh, goddamn. Here we go.
Dogs and cats and all that good stuff. You'll have a living will, a testamentary trust, which is, you know, when you pretty much die, you get everything paid out versus when you don't. So there's so many things that go into that. Then when people start talking about LLCs and trusts, a trust is to ensure that everything gets paid off. An LLC is to protect your business. So you can combine the two, but think about it though, like it's not the same thing. An LLC is protection. A trust is to pay off. You pay off things in a trust. That's why, like I said, I can't go into it because like I even hear people throw out random shit about HIPAA and all that. HIPAA does not apply to a regular person. HIPAA applies to an organization. So if you have United Healthcare, if you have Aetna, if you have Cigna, and someone works for that company and gives your information out, they cannot be sued. HIPAA will sue, or you can use HIPAA to sue Aetna, Blue Cross Blue Shield, United Healthcare. PHI is personal health information, which if I'm digging into your personal health information, I can probably target you for slander, all that other stuff. So with that being said, I cannot give all the details, but I will say that when a person is dying, for example, they will immediately say, hey, I owe for my cancer treatment, I owe the insurance company $500,000. We pull, or they can initiate trust, or they will say, in my trust, in my will and testament, I want all this paid. I cannot sue a dead person, but we can sue the trust. We can say the executive of the state, hey, you owe us $5 million. We can either negotiate that term, or we can say you owe us the full $5 million. What is in the language of the trust that states what we should be paid? If it says pay off all my debt, we look at the debt, they get someone to come in, an arbitrator, they identify what needs to be paid, what doesn't need to be paid, who takes precedence, who doesn't, who takes priority, who doesn't, and we pull from that. And then that's it. So when people...
And let me ask you a question, sir. You seen this happen with some multimillionaires, or are you talking about?
I've seen this happen since 2013 with not multimillionaires, people that are almost close to billionaires.
And you see them,
and they have cancer. So yeah.
And you see them pay off debt.
Yes, absolutely.
And as it relates to real estate, because we're talking about real estate here.
So what I've seen happen, to your point, Kwame, I've seen people liquidate their real estate assets.
It's taking you a long time to answer my questions. I let you do all this talking. We're talking about real estate.
I just told you. I'll give you
the fuck. Damn, Kwame, you just had. Oh Lord, Kwame, you on that type of time, bro? You just had asked them the question. Damn. Let a random finish the goddamn point. And you talking about you let him, bro? That ain't even your damn panel. That's Kevlo's panel. Damn.
A good one. The biggest asset United Healthcare owns is property. You know how to get that property, Kwame? Because the people that own the trust, okay, that's what you're doing it. So again, I'm not even talking to him. So the people in the
people can defer their debt. So let me ask you this.
Giving us some good advice.
Okay, but can I say something now? He's been talking for a long time because he's talking about his anecdotal experience on what he saw. So let me tell you what I saw. I've seen people defer their debt to their children, and I see their children defer their debt to their children's children, and then they get those tax breaks and those tax easiness, and white folks don't never pay those debts. Why do you think Dame Dash got up there and said white people don't never pay their real estate debts? Even Dame Dash didn't pay it. Even the president of the United States didn't pay his debt. He filed Chapter 11 or Chapter 7. They do not. Wealthy people do not pay those real estate loans back. They defer those payments. So for you to sit up here and talk as long as you've been talking, to act as if that there's nobody that's not deferring those payments, that's not true.
Okay, are you done?
Am I still talking?
I don't know.
You can't hear? Because I stopped talking. I don't got to talk as long as you.
Wow! Look at the condescending ass motherfucker there. Here you go. Boy, Kwame Brown, boy, you know you is a condescending son of a bitch.
To make a point. Of course, you've seen people pay their debts off. But have people deferred their payments and borrowed $500 million and never paid it back? That's a 100%, sir.
Okay, that's 100%?
Yes, there's people out there that defer their debts and don't pay. That's 100%, sir. That's what I said.
You use the word anecdotal, right?
Yes, what you're talking about. You keep talking about what you've seen. I'm talking to you about what you may have not seen.
What does anecdotal mean, Kwame?
Here you go.
No, I'm asking you
am I saying something? Am I saying something? You're talking about things that only
you said anecdotal. What does it mean?
You asked me to answer a question, and now you keep. I'm going on mute. I'm gonna let you talk to these dummies here.
Now Kwame. Now you backpedaling because he asked you a simple question. Now you don't want to answer it. Lord, classic Kwame shit.
Well, let me talk to these dummies. So this man said anecdotal. Anecdotal means not necessarily true or reliable. It is true and reliable if there are.
When you shop in the Jewel Osco app, you can count on us to choose fresh produce, guaranteed.
Cases in which people have liquidated their assets to pay off debt. That means it's true and reliable. What the fuck are we talking about? So that's anecdotal.
What we're talking about is you just changed the entire subject to what you wanted to talk about. And what you're doing is arguing again. This is what niggas like to do. Are you done? This is what Negroes like to do. You just like to argue. You didn't have nothing. You didn't have nothing to say. You're gonna keep talking while I'm talking. You're gonna keep talking while I'm talking. I'll let you talk.
You're gonna keep talking while I'm talking. Boy, hey, look at the arrogance and the condescendingness of old Busty Buzz. You is really a condescending son of a bitch, though, Kwame Brown. Damn.
Can you just mute your mic for a second? It's okay to mute your mic for a second. It's okay to mute your mic for 1 second. To tell me about that you've watched people pay off loans in a trust. Cool. I never said that they didn't.
But I'm telling you, there is a lot of people, a lot of rich, wealthy people that defer their debts. And they do not, their whole objective is to borrow money and never pay it back. And this guy is arguing with me as if there's people out there that's not doing exactly what I'm saying. Cool, you're bringing up a point that if people pay off their debts with a trust and this and that, I never said they didn't. So what are you up here lecturing me about? These niggas just want to argue. This shit is sad.
But Kwame, but why do you want to leave the debt to your kids? What if they can't handle it? And then everything you work hard for is gone because they couldn't keep it all up.
Man, you Negroes are always fearful of Big Daddy's Uncle Sam. You're going to leave it to your kids and then they're going to take it from you. Ain't nobody going to take shit. You just fearmonger. All they talk about is fearmongering and arguing. I don't got time for that. There's people doing what I'm talking about every single day. You think Grant Cardone get online every day and tell you I ain't paying no motherfucking taxes? He'll go buy a $64 million plane before he pay taxes.
Did you?
I guess that don't happen either.
Because he definitely schooled you, Kwame.
I guess that don't happen either. He didn't school me on anything. He's talking about people paying off debt with a trust. I never said you couldn't. They didn't do that. Never.
So,
but for him to get up here, you know what nobody got up here and said? That no, there's no people that's leveraging their debt and making money off debt and never paying that debt back, dying with debt and referring that debt and rolling it over to their kids. There's nobody doing that. He ain't come up here and say that. He came up here and said what people were paying off. I'm not talking about that. Good kudos to those people that want to die with no interest or no their name. Good for them. But they ain't taking no motherfucking bank trucks to no funeral, and they ain't taking no motherfucking lawyers and debt collectors either.
So read this one comment, and just because I'm gonna need this, I'm learning from all sides. To be honest with you, so don't think I'm against you or against him. I'm learning from all sides.
I can't hear anything, so I don't know if you're on mute. I don't know if you all can hear me. I can't hear anything. So.
Oh yeah, he's been talking the whole time, bro. Yeah, he basically what he was just saying though, like, they ain't gonna talk now. And yeah, that was good. That was a good debate. You know what I'm saying? But okay, let's get to this. So they said, seems like
I'm not debating nobody. I'm not here for a debate. He coming up here telling you what they can do with a trust. Name one time that I said you couldn't do that. Name one time I said they don't pay that off. I'm talking about the people that don't pay it off. Is he saying that he met somebody that never paid it off? Is that what he's saying? Wow. Is he saying that that's not possible? What I'm saying? I don't get it.
Right. Okay.
I don't get what he's trying to say here. Is he saying that there's nobody deferring their debts to their kids and never paying those debt off and leveraging their debt? Is he saying that's what's not happening?
Are you? So I think I'll let you talk. So I never said that. What you said was that black people do this. And what I said was, no, not all black people do that. So
what did I say? Instead of saying black people do this,
people stay in the same neighborhood.
Jesus Christ.
So, dude, you just talked for like 15 fucking minutes.
But we're asking a clarifying question.
I just answered your question.
Dude, you didn't even let me finish it. You just started cutting me off.
Let me tell you what you can't do. You can't run that around me, bro. I'm not.
Oh, man. He want to argue, bro.
I'm not dumb at all.
That's what's up.
I promise you I'm not.
I never said you were. Sir.
I know, but you assuming that I am. So
I didn't assume anything. I don't even know you. I never even seen you before. So I'm not assuming anything, sir.
Okay.
Calm yourself down. Okay. I didn't know that was in question, but okay.
It is. But
you're making a lot of insertions that I didn't say, but defend yourself against something that I'm not saying.
Implying, not insertion.
I didn't apply anything, sir. I just was trying to ask a question.
Oh, Lord. Come on, man. Brandon, you know what Kwame Brown, bro, you'd have been around long enough, bro. You want the bullshit to keep going. Come on, Random. Damn, you know Kwame Brown is a condescending son of a bitch. We all know that. Damn.
Continue.
I was just trying to ask a question.
Okay, continue.
That's it.
Continue. Imply.
Okay, thank you. So all I'm asking is, are you saying that it's not possible for people to defer their debt, defer their payments to their kids, like the white folks are doing, and not pay those debts?
No, I did not say that.
That's all I was talking about.
Okay.
Thank you. I rest my case, sir.
Fine. And now let me state my case. What I said was, when you all were talking about trust and LLCs, I said these comments are not true. As a matter of fact, because you want to be argumentative and let me finish, you didn't even hear that I was kind of taking your side in a lot of situations, but you like to argue, so you want to argue for. I was like, no, some of the stuff he's saying is true. Some of it, though, is false. It's not true. Case in point. I gave an example in a scenario, anecdotal, since you want to use that term. That would mean that everything that we're saying is unequivocally not true. That means that there's no truth to it. What I said was people that have issues, medical issues, catastrophic medical issues, will cash in things like their home. That's why you hear people take out second mortgages for cancer treatments and all that good stuff. I even tried to give an example before you cut me off. You do realize that United Healthcare is one of the biggest property owners in the nation, in the world. You know why? Because people sell their homes. They mortgage their homes to them to get treatments. Why do you think there were so many issues with them? I know this to be fact. I know this to be true because at one point in time, I was right in the trenches with them. That's how I know it to be true. I was there. That's what I did for a living. I helped do that for a living. So I know that they do it. So yes, people do what you say, but people also mortgage the house. They mortgage the table to make sure that their family members and their loved ones are taken care of. And when they are left.
You know what? Yes, EV, this part of it, you done missed the part of the inmate spitting on the CO. We went over the solvent citizens getting plummeted up in court, right? So now we're getting educated on what type of loans that is again, ladies and gentlemen. DSCR loans. So Kwame Brown is teaching us about that type of loan. So I'm sitting back listening. You know, when I ain't got no problem saying when I don't know something and people are a little bit more versed in the situation, I sit back and listen. Because I don't know. I don't know every damn thing. I know bits and pieces, but hey, if he can drop some shit that I don't know that shit actually is some accurate information, then I'm all for it. Now, all that other shit, if it ain't true, then it ain't true. I don't pay attention to it. I only worry about the shit that's really is true.
With debt, because they signed agreements and they signed contracts and say, hey, I will pay this in the event of. That's why they do it. Now I'm on mute.
Sir, what did you say anecdotal meant? Because, I mean, maybe me and you got a different definition, or maybe I said the word wrong, but I thought it meant that when you're talking about a personalized situation that you personally saw. But you seem
anecdotal, not necessarily true or reliable because it's based on personal accounts rather than facts.
Yes, personal
if
accounts.
I sell. Hear me out. If I sell.
Now, EV, you wasn't, I don't think you was here when I said it though, EV, but tomorrow I'm doing a giveaway for the members. All right. So I'm gonna do that in the morning. But I'm gonna make it a morning show, do a giveaway, and then do some reactions to some videos and this and that and the third. And I'm not even gonna do it on this channel. I'm going to do the giveaway on the Johnny Blaze 2 channel. I'll eventually do a giveaway on this channel eventually. But the giveaway that I'm going to do is going to be on Johnny Blaze 2 channel.
My house to get cancer treatment. And what you've seen is
I didn't get the chance to make my point before you cut me off.
No, because I have. Corey, you're a conservative. Did y'all not just go through? Did y'all not just have a whole debate on healthcare yesterday because of these reasons?
I'm not talking about healthcare. I'm talking about the definition that you said of anecdotal.
But that's the context of it. You can't spin this on
sir, you won't even let me finish a sentence because I'm challenging what you said. You tried to say that I was saying that no other possibility could be right. That's what you gave the definition for anecdotal experience.
Yes,
and that's not true, sir. That's not true, sir. Let me finish. That is if I say I'm talking about my anecdotal experience growing up in Brunswick, that is a personalized experience to me. That does not mean it goes for every situation throughout the world. So that's all I was saying. Just because you're talking, you cut me off again. You're emotional. You said to me, you're emotional, dude. You can't shut up while I'm talking. You're emotional. Because look, I was on mute while you was talking.
Your last name Brown.
Yeah, was I not on mute while this guy was talking? I was literally on mute while this guy was
God damn. Boy, look. If boy, Kwame Brown is a condescending son of a bitch. He can't look. He don't give a fuck about what nobody else say. It's all about what the fuck Kwame Brown talk about.
Talking, but and you said not stop talking while I'm talking.
I don't know.
You too emotional, bro. I can't even finish this.
I don't know if you have a brain cell.
I just want you to go on mute. It's not your concern whether I have a brain. Anything. I give you respect and went on mute.
You said
can you go on mute?
You said to me.
Can you go on mute and I can tell you what I said? What do I got to say? You tell me what I said.
That's what you said.
I'm gonna let you sit up here.
Well, hello, Rachel. How are you? Hope all is well on this Friday evening. Good to see you, Rachel, up in the chat. Now, Rachel, just to let you know, I am going to have a members giveaway tomorrow on the show in the morning. Just to let you know. All right?
talk to Kev, man, because I can see right
You
now
should do that.
you just want to argue, my
I'm okay
boy.
with that.
You won't even go on mute.
I'm okay
You
with
say,
that. Let me
this
talk to
ain't
Kev.
your panel.
Because Kev
Nobody's
may
here
have
to
sense.
hear you talk, and you won't
Kev
shut the
has
fuck
sense.
up.
Kev knows
You
that
just need to
Dr.
shut the fuck up for a second.
So Kev has
It
sense.
don't
Let me
even
talk
take
to
that
Kev.
much sense. You got to be sensitive or yag or something, because you won't
So
shut up for a
that's your
second.
go-to?
I
That's
gave
your
you
go-to? You
the
stand
my
there looking
go-to is that I
That's
gave
your
you the
go-to.
floor.
That's your go-to.
I gave you the floor, and
That's
you
your
can't do
go-to?
the same
I'm
thing. You
a yag
sensitive.
because
What?
you're wrong.
You sensitive.
Okay.
You didn't even know what anecdotal experience meant. You tried
I
to say
did
that
just give you a
nobody else could be
definition, bro.
right,
You
and
don't want to
that's wrong,
accept it.
dummy. That's wrong, dummy.
You said that I
You
was
are
being
wrong,
anecdotal.
dummy.
You
You
said
came
I
up
was
here,
being
you talking with that
anecdotal.
list, and
You
you talking with this sensitive ass tongue, and you won't shut your bitch
bro,
ass
I
up.
gotta listen to you
That's what's wrong with you. That's what's
You're
wrong with
literally
you. You won't
taking
shut your bitch ass up.
your TV in your mouth.
You know what I mean? That's what's wrong.
Damn, Kwame, this is going way left right now. Goddamn, now you call a random a bitch ass nigga. Look, you supposed to be being educational right now, not confrontational. Goddamn, I thought this was supposed to be for educational purposes only, not to sit up here and call another man a bitch ass nigga. Random didn't deserve that shit, man.
That was wrong with you. I went on mute, gave you respect, thought you was a man, and you a little ass boy.
You
a
got
little boy.
TV in your mouth.
You ain't went on mute yet. You still talking. Look at you. You came up here just like a little bitch and fucked up the
crying.
because you was mad about what I was saying.
So it's mad day.
You mad. You mad because black folks was learning how to make some money and they wasn't learning how to make it from your fake smart ass, fake smart nigga that come up here talking about trust. Nigga, we was talking about.
Wow, now you call random a fake smart ass. Look, now hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Do y'all see why I say what I say about Kwame Brown? And look, Kwame Brown, what up with it, Slim? And Kwame Brown, you better not ever take offense to me saying this. And I said it to you while you was on my platform, sir. Bro, you is a condescending son of a bitch. You is really a condescending son of a bitch. You don't give a fuck about Random's point or none of that shit, bro. You want to make it seem like it's all about your point and you being right, bro. That's not how you gonna have a conversation with nobody, bro. Bro, we all don't know every goddamn thing. Random is very smart and knows a lot of shit, bro. You know, nah, man, let me just let this play.
Loans, nigga. We wasn't talking about no motherfucking trust, dummy.
Hey, that's what
we were talking about loans. You came up here doing all this windmilling, talking about I was wrong, and you couldn't shut up.
Hello. Can you play in the NFL? No. But with the Old Spice NFL collection, can you smell like you play in the...
Nice Williams.
Fair use. This is not of my own content. This content comes from Backyard Builds. Shout out to Kev Lowe. This is Kev Lowe's content. I'm just giving my commentary and my reaction to this particular story about certain type of loans. Fair use, fair use.
And that's what you niggas want to do. You want to argue over here all day. That's all you want to do. All you niggas want to do is argue, dog. This
hey, bro, really, to be real with you,
the nigga won't go on mute and shut his mouth one time. But bro, get him to be quiet for 1 second then. Get him to be quiet and go on mute like I did for him. That's a respectful panel. Get him to be quiet and go on mute like I did.
Wow.
All right, so he made a statement when I said, bro, just because you talking about your anecdotal experience, working with trust, you talking about the people that you're familiar with. He cut me off talking about, oh, well, you're saying that no other possible outcome could be right. This and that. That don't got shit to do with what I was saying. He's reading one part of the definition. Your anecdotal experience does not cover the gamut of everything. And that's the point that I was making. This dude just wants to argue. That ain't have nothing to do with what we had going on.
I'll you back up. I don't know if you're here, bro.
Put a tenant in there. Niggas just want to argue all day. I don't got time to be arguing with no niggas. If you don't want to get a DSCR loan based on the property that you got and based on the rent that you got coming in, cool. If you don't want to protect it with a trust, cool. Do whatever you think is best. Don't come up here arguing with me.
Kwame, I never said you were wrong about that. That's the problem.
No, but you just don't have patience enough to let somebody else talk. I'm going to go on mute. Watch this. I'm going to give you respect and go on mute, and I ain't going to say nothing till you're done. I bet you can't give me that same respect, though.
I appreciate it. Don't cut me off.
Kwame, my time for my questions, Kwame. Because you know me, I'm just over here reading. I love to read. So Kwame,
hold on. You want me to answer your questions or wait on him to finish now?
Yeah, answer mine. We keep him right.
All right, I'm gonna go on with you.
I'm learning from both of y'all. He don't support me. He supports what's the name, Skinny. You don't support me. You support Buslight. So I'm glad that we got a neutral situation right here. You know what I'm saying? My question is, so how many of these loans do you have? Is you over leveraging? Do you feel like it's like you're getting loans to pay off another loan? But in your mind, like, okay.
Who the hell is getting a loan? You listening to dummies in the chat. Who the fuck is getting a loan to pay off a loan? What are you talking about, sir? I said you get the loan to go buy more properties. When did you ever hear me say pay off a loan?
Pause. I'm answering your question. So basically what you're saying is you will get a loan.
No, I asked you a question. You just made a statement. So you lied on me, right? Because I never said I was paying off loans with no debt. So please don't lie on me like that again. That sounds stupid.
You're going to purchase another cash price home, like a house that's being brought on for auction that's like $15,000 to $20,000. So I
never said what I was going to do with it. I said go take your $200,000, figure out your play. I'm not telling you what to do with your $200,000. Some people might want to go get a barbershop. Some people might want to go get a truck or two. Some people.
What does DSCR stand for?
I could have sworn that I was just in the middle of talking, though, bro. I could have sworn I was in the middle of talking. I ain't gonna answer no more questions, man. Y'all some disrespectful bitch ass niggas, man. For real, you gonna make me start getting disrespectful to
no disrespect, man.
Any one of you fuck niggas keep interrupting. I got no respect for a bitch nigga that keep interrupting. I'm telling you that. They about to mess the live up. Because I don't like all this disrespectful ass shit. If a nigga can't have a conversation, don't come up here talking to me. Don't come up here interrupting and acting like little ass kids, or I'm gonna go up.
You know, he ain't gonna.
No, you don't interrupt like that. I can see. You notice how you said, Kev, you said, you was like, hold on, bro, let me ask you a question. And I answered the question. I answered the question when you asked respectfully. I don't like when you come up here and get catty, bro. I don't do catty ass niggas.
No, come back. Random, you was the one doing good.
I don't do catty ass niggas at all, for real. Damn. If you want to be catty, let's be catty face to face. Let's not be catty over phones and shit.
Bro, this has been the most informational live.
We got damn men. Y'all niggas better start acting like men, getting catty in chats and shit. Catty on panels. Get catty face to face.
God dang, man. Okay, well, he back then. Yeah, I wanted Random because he works in the field, man. All right, Tonio, man, what was the question you were trying to ask?
No, I said, what does it stand for? DSCR.
I'm not about to answer this nigga question because he can interrupt it like that. Go Google it, nigga. I ain't your daddy.
Go Google it. I asked you. I know what it stands for.
Go Google it. Go Google it.
I know what it stands for, sir. I just asked you.
Go Google it. I answered. Now, next question, Kev. You keep letting this dumb nigga interrupt with his jagged ass teeth just to ask stupid questions.
Jagged ass teeth, nigga. You got to get goddamn 3 different types of motherfuckers in your mouth. I got all natural. Ain't nothing wrong with my teeth, boy.
Don't let this boy mess up your content. Next question, Kev.
Why we was in the room with Rick 101?
Next question, Kev.
Tonio don't like you for real. He ain't gonna work with y'all too.
That's why you can't see. That's what I keep trying to tell you. You keep letting emotional males up here that's just trying to be contrary. It's people that understand that they can look up. You ain't supposed to just do what nobody's saying anyway. If I'm saying DSCR loan, why are you asking me what it means? If you're interested, type it in a fucking Google search. Don't ask me no more questions after I tell you what I'm saying. Put it in a Google search. Look it up. It'll give you every information you want to see.
All right. Okay. From what I got from this, Kwame, you know how you always say white boy tactics? You actually using them because you actually plan on not paying off this debt.
Damn right. I compete with white boys. I told you I don't compete with niggas.
So do you feel bad passing the debt off to your kids? Do you kind of,
I ain't passing debt to my kids. I'm passing knowledge to my kids. You keep talking about debt. You live in fear. I don't.
I'm not understanding.
You have a chat full of people that just want to be contrary. A man said,
Mo, what's the word, Mo? Now, Kwame, this is the part that I trips about with you. You put yourself in the situation for people to question you about what you're putting out. Bro, you just don't have no patience to answer nothing. That's the bottom line, bro. You don't think that the information that you putting on out, right, about these DSCR loans, right? You don't think that people is going to ask you questions, the ins and outs? I mean, if you're putting it on out there anyway, why not be able to answer the questions that people want to know? Now, I'm not saying, because I don't know the ins and outs, but what I'm saying is you never gave Random a chance to be able to land his plane. You just completely dismissed every fucking thing that he was saying. Like, bro, that's not having a conversation, bro. That is a one-sided conversation. It's all about what the fuck you saying.
HELOC loan. They talking about what does it mean when there's a Google search. DSCR loan. What does it mean when you can get a Google search? When you bring people up that do that, don't you know that it makes you look like not a serious person? When you have people that say that they're smart and they can go look it up themselves, but instead of looking it up, they come up to argue with me. That's little boy shit.
Well, I mean, you kind of gave us your play all the way up and down, up and through there, Kwame.
Man, this ain't a play that I came up with, nigga. This is a play that everybody doing. This is a play that Rollo online talking about right now. You say you a street nigga, go look up what Rollo doing. Rollo building goddamn big units right now, taking the money out and going to build shopping center.
Off a DSR loan?
Man, listen, man. I'm not telling you what type of loan works for you. You can get a home. Listen, you can get a home. You can get a HELOC line of credit. You can get a HELOC line of credit.
Okay.
You can get what? HELOC.
Okay, what is it?
HELOC.
Okay. All right, that we'll go do. Okay, keep going. Tell us.
A los 45 te toca examinarte contra el cáncer de colon. La prueba de Cologuard es para personas.
No, Google it and tell.
Kwame, you sure do know how to kill a goddamn buzz. I'm thinking it's gonna actually be a real good conversation and people can pick up some information about what you're saying. Bro, you made all of this shit controversial and you made it about you. Bro, this is the same shit that you do all the time, Kwame. And this is no disrespect, bro, but you do it. Bro, again, if you're going to bring up a conversation about certain type of loans, right? If people ask you questions, bro, why are you getting so mad at what people may have to say, or they may know a little something about it too, and they have a disagreement with certain things about what you may say? That's still not to say that you're wrong about what you're saying, but they just saying in other instances, it's possibly could be this way, this way, this way. If it's not in what you're talking about, it's like, fuck all of that. Get the fuck up out of here. Kevlo, get their ass up out of here. And then Kevlo got to placate to his cousin because he want to get the fucking content. I guess.
Tell people what a HELOC loan or a HELOC line of credit is.
All right, I'm going to go right to ChatGPT.
Tell them the difference.
All right. What is HELOC line of credit?
The line of credit is basically an interest-only payment mostly. That's why some people like the line of credit, but it's not a fixed rate. It can change, and it's mostly interest-only.
Did you tell me HI is HE-LOC? Okay. I think it's HI. Anyway, a simple term is a revolving line of credit that lets you borrow against the equity in your home. What line of credit mean? Okay, you can get approved for a maximum.
This junkie said he repeated what he heard. Of course, I'm repeating what.
Look, again, I know what's right and I know what's wrong. And again, it is virtually impossible for you to really, you know what? Let me make sure I say this the right way. I'm not going to say it's impossible for you not to have a conversation with Kwame, but I want to say damn near like 75% of the time, he makes it real hard for you to really hold a conversation with him. Because he wants to take over the whole fucking conversation. Shut up. I don't give a damn about... No, I ain't answer your goddamn questions. Fuck you. It's like, damn, bro, what the fuck? Why are we talking then? If this is supposed to be an open panel and people be able to give their opinion or ask questions, you should be open-minded to it. But not Kwame. Kwame gonna shut that shit down if you ask him certain type of goddamn questions. He'd be like, man, fuck you, I ain't answering shit. You'll be like, what the fuck? I thought we was having a conversation. Fuck you and fuck this conversation. I came up here to talk to Kev Lowe, not no motherfucking argumentative. And then he tried to make it seem like you arguing with him whole time. He trying to shut you the fuck up.
I heard. I didn't invent it, dummy. This nigga is an inventor. Nigga, I don't invent the wheel. I just got there roll on it. Stupid motherfucker.
So that's another loan that you have because you borrowed from the HELOC. Yeah. So that's another one. That's a loan. So did you get the maximum amount of $50,000? You can.
What you mean the maximum amount of $50,000?
That's what.
What?
It says a line of credit works like a credit card. You get approved from a maximum amount. Okay, example $50,000.
That's an example, bro. That's what I was about to say. Don't be reading shit wrong for people, man.
Okay.
You can get 80%. You can get, if your paperwork check out.
You always talk about we learn. Let me say with equity. Equity home value, mortgage balance. Example, a home value $300,000, mortgage balance $200,000, equity $100,000. A lender may allow you to borrow a portion of that equity. Okay. Draw period usually 5 to 10 years. You can borrow, repay, and borrow again. Payments may be interest only. Repayment period 10 to 20 years. You can't borrow anymore. You repay the principal and interest. Okay. So tell us how you use that HELOC fund.
I never said I got a HELOC, Kev. You putting words in my mouth. I said there's different types of loans. If you would stop trying to have an I got you moment, then people in your chat will be thanking you because finally you would put out content that they can appreciate instead of you always trying to have an I got you moment with me. There will be no I got you moment, Kev.
Zoe?
Yeah. For meeting for coffee?
Bro, we not even trying to do any of that, bro. We not.
I'm saying if you can say what you want, you can say whatever you want.
100, like you, it's like
there's people listening though.
If a property,
this is teaching me that Kwame doesn't know business. Hey, Kale, call Mike real quick.
I don't know how to him through real.
No, call Mike. I'll give you the number. I'll tell DJ to text you his number. Call him online real quick and ask him questions about the DSCR loan, and we'll see what Larry Big Face Wade can say that he wrong too.
He told me,
Mike just got about 4 more houses.
Yeah, he let me hear voicemails and all from people on Taco Bell. Like,
Mike just bought about 4 more houses, bro.
Hey, what? Mike showed. It wasn't no cap. Like he showed. You know what I'm saying?
But he ain't gonna show you everything now. It's more than that.
So I'm
gonna show you everything.
Right.
I'm just giving you a little snippet, man, that you on the wrong side, B. Them people you talking about, you got to be a celebrity attached to Gilbert to get paid. You can get paid on your own just by knowing the knowledge and stop trying to get there with another man.
Okay, let's go right here, Kwame. Let's go. Calm it down. Y'all should be talking about getting a mortgage loan first, then talk about those. All right. I don't know. Huh? They want us to dumb it down. They said we should be talking about getting a mortgage loan first. That should be first.
Well, that's their opinion.
So you don't got nothing to say about that? I mean,
I don't got nothing to say about everybody's opinion. I'm not trying to give everybody their opinion on what to do. I'm not even giving advice. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, calm this down a little bit. I mean, I'm see, y'all got to understand this, right? When I'm in a position like this, when you got family members who got property, but they don't got a house.
He said he about to stream my paperwork party. Well, I'm going to stream the closing when I got paid. When I got my paycheck, the large sum of money, I'm going to stream that after he finishes his paperwork party. I'm going to stream when I close and they pay me.
Look, some of us, all right, listen, this is what I don't, I want my chat to be like this. Some of y'all take the game, brother. Some of this gonna work, some of this may not. Some of this is 100% facts, some of it's not. We had 3 black men up here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all all learned something in that. So they just clap that we had. I wish it would have just stayed how we had it.
I didn't learn nothing from the other two. I learned that
y'all was talking about insurance was letting you know some stuff on me. Don't cap.
He came up here and told you information you can Google online, which had nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Hey, come back up here, bro. Come back. Nah.
That was a waste of time. Okay. He tried to get upset because I said, hey, bro, you're speaking more about your anecdotal experience. And he go, oh, well, you're trying to say there could be no other outcome that could be right. And he got catty. And I'm like, no, bro, I'm saying what you saw is cool. But what I'm talking about is they're very wealthy white people.
Time to drink. Time to drink. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy holidays to everybody. Hope all is truly well. Time to drink. Woo. Boy, this 1738. Yes. Time to drink. You guys just laugh at this shit. Kevlo. Boy, hey, this shit is to me is funny. I'm not look. Yes, can you get some good information about certain things that were said with this? Yes, but overall, this been a fucking joke.
Nigga, we from where they wrote the tax laws on Sea Island and Jekyll Island. You know that, kid. Those people are deferring their debt and they're not paying that debt off. I wouldn't give a fuck what he said he saw. They not paying it. Your president ain't paid. Nigga, ask Donald Trump, do he pay it?
So you okay? So do you got any tax cuts on any of the properties you got?
You say what now?
Do you got any tax cuts on any of the properties you have? Because it seems like you pay flat out taxes on all your properties.
Care, I'm a walking tax cut, nigga. You see me always in my truck. There's an app that you can track your mileage. I got a hauling company. I can my gas I don't got to pay for. When I go to a hotel.
You know, now I'm done with this. I didn't heard enough. Wow, hell, fuck no. Ladies and gentlemen, I done heard enough. I mean, Kev Lowe, okay. You know, you got the content or whatever, but Nurse Petty, do you hear this shit right here? It was messing with my goddamn buzz. Shit. It's like the whole goddamn time Kwame Brown was trying his damnness to make sure he controls everything what is said. And guess what? Old Cuz made it happen for him. Antonio is a mod over there in his channel. Antonio, that shit don't even matter at this point of you being a mod over there on this channel over his blood family. He tried to let you live for a while with it, but you know, it was like, man, look, all right, let me get everybody. Cause see, Kev Lowe is worried about getting the content, right? In his mind, he wants Kwame Brown to talk and say what he needs to say, right? But this is not Kwame Brown's first go around. He knows there's certain things he gonna say, and then there's certain things he may not even indulge or try to entertain the conversation because why? He don't want to be on record of giving misinformation. That just be totally honest, ladies and gentlemen. Kwame Brown don't want to be on record giving out misinformation. So then you could come back and pin back on them and be like, yeah, well, Kwame Brown, well, you said this on Kev Lowe's panel. So I get it. But that's why I can't keep listening to this shit because it's like, you know, it ain't even funny no more. It was funny at first, but it ain't even funny no more. It's like, bro, you dictating the whole goddamn conversation at your pace. So Kwame Brown, why you think I called you a condescending son of a bitch? That is a pure definition of you being a condescending son of a bitch. It got to go your way in order for the conversation to even keep going. Otherwise, you're just going to leave. Ain't no way to have no damn conversation, man. And you placate to your name because you know your name has some type of weight in the sector or whatever. So you placate to that. But bro, that shit ain't right though, bro. If you gonna have a conversation with a motherfucker, have a conversation. All that old, you trying to big boy a motherfucker and be like, bro, I'm Kwame Brown, shut up. You know, all that old crazy ass shit, like, bro, come on, man. Ain't nobody on that type of time, man. No. Salute to the chat. But anyway, enough of that. Shout out to Kev Lowe. Shout out to the content. But I didn't had enough. I don't even need to listen to no more. I don't even need to play Kwame Brown's live because I already know he got to control the narrative. I already know that. So, all right, do you. I'm going to stay up out of that part of it, though. Do what you need to do. You see what I'm saying, EV? Like, bro, I see right through the bullshit. So it's like, bro, I ain't about to keep placating the search shit. It's like at a certain point, if it's not funny, I don't need to placate to the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, no, yeah, all right. I ain't even gonna put y'all through the bullshit because it's like, come on, Johnny Blaze. Now you know this is some bullshit. You know what the fuck Kwame Brown gonna do? Why you torturing us and shit? EV, it was totally different. Look, I was right there with you, EV. It was different from me. But now at this point, you seeing what the fuck it really is, it's like, bro, hell no. Look, you know, if I feel like entertaining it and laughing at certain shit, then, you know, it is what it is. But like, bro, I ain't with none of that old goofball ass shit. Like, you know, let them motherfuckers have that shit. Man, I don't give no fuck about all that shit. I'm trying to enjoy my buzz. I'm off this weekend. I'm feeling good. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just chilling, man. Shit, I'm just chilling. I'm just giving y'all some content, man. That's it. No, EV. I done drunk all the tea, water, detox, all that. Man, please. EV, I done drunk Modelo. And I've been drinking on some, you know what I'm talking about? 1738. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I've been on. That's what I've been on. I'm good though. EV. Oh, I'm good. After I end this live stream, I'm about to go get me something to eat. You know what I'm saying? Chill on out. And then worry about tomorrow. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't pooping myself on now. Shit, fuck all that. No. You know, I done worked a long day at the plantation. I done came and I gave y'all some content for this Friday evening. Shit, it's time for me to get the fuck on and let y'all enjoy y'all evening, however y'all want to enjoy it. But Johnny Blaze is gonna get the fuck on up out of here. Yeah, Johnny Blaze gonna get the hell on up out of here, man, and let y'all have at it. You know what I'm saying? But again, I appreciate y'all hitting that like button. I appreciate y'all participating in the show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Johnny Blaze getting the hell on up out of here, man. You know, this is all for entertainment purposes only. See you later, Nurse Petty. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'll see y'all in the morning. How about that? I will see y'all in the morning. Salute to the chat. Appreciate y'all always pulling up on me and participating in the show. But JB2 Reactions is gone.